Yeah, so picking off a little bit of a recap. So last session, you guys went and dealt with Senator Rothfuss's men. So after Ping was able to convince them he was a senator and send them to that uninhabited planet, you guys went to confront the forces, where you realized they calmed into the base and realized that the jig was up, and it got a little admonished for their stupidity, thinking that the boss was out in the middle of nowhere. After that, you guys had a pretty interesting fight. You guys fight against their forces. They were prepared for you, but you all were able to still beat them down pretty badly and quickly, with nobody really getting too beat up in the process. Afterwards, you guys took two prisoners, with a little the pilot, as well as one of the just kind of the guys that was wearing mock Jedi armor, that kind of emulated the Force. Those guys were wielding lightsabers, using tractor beams and things to kind of imitate different Force effects, to help kind of masquerade as Jedi as they were raiding shipping lanes to just kind of bring some more anti-Force user sentiment to help Senator Rothfuss out. But you guys were able to take them down. You spared one of them. The other, after getting cut down by Ull's blade, self-destructed. You see the armor had a little bit of a kill switch on it, just to make sure no prisoners were taken. But luckily, Gil was able to talk one of them down, get him to surrender. You guys are able to get a little information about him, about their asteroid base in another sector, but eventually decided to let both him and the pilot go, and let them keep the armor as well. You guys did check in with the base. I had a little brief conversation with them, with Ping trying to masquerade as one of the soldiers. But unfortunately, the group kind of wised up and had a call sign now, to see if they would any more shape shifting shenanigans would happen. But you guys did keep the location for Senator Rothfuss's base on hand, but decided to move to Dathomir first, and that's kind of where we'll pick up. You guys were able to make your way through the orbit of Dathomir after you used the Force to kind of feel out where you thought the holocron was located at. As you guys descended through the atmosphere, you kind of felt the Force fighting back against you almost. You felt someone powerful in the Force kind of conjuring Dathomir's innate Force energy and using it to kind of bombard the ship a little bit. Fortunately, though, Ren was able to expertly pilot through it, and outside of getting a little off course, was able to bring you guys to a smooth landing. And that's where we'll pick up now. So you guys are on the ship. You do have a kind of a general direction of where the village is. It's decent ways out, but you guys know how to kind of make your way there, and you guys are kind of free to go.
I remember there was like some we felt it was two different distinct things. We felt like the dark side, you know. So I'm suspicious that there's probably Sith out there. And then you said that there was the Force in a more like animalistic type.
Oh,
So
exactly, yeah. So as you
okay,
guys kind of you felt it from on orbit, but as soon as you guys kind of set on the planet and step foot outside, you feel the first one more, or the second one more strongly. You feel just kind of the wild force. Most of you have felt both the dark and the light side, with the light side's kind of more calming presence, and the dark's just kind of burning and or kind of cold anger, where this is just the force unrestrained. You feel kind of life around you, just kind of just almost just unrestrained force use. Just kind of, for some may feel enriching, for some it may feel a little bit out of control, but you could just feel the kind of the power of Dathomir in the air.
okay, okay. So do you guys we just head on to the cave, and can I reach out and see if I feel anything in particular or any major threats?
Definitely, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Uh,
Probably nice.
I'd say Nora was a little bit overwhelmed by just kind of the pure wildness of the force. He doesn't feel anyone nearby that's kind of a threat or anything that's kind of specifically approaching the group right now, but he just really can't make much out with kind of everything going on.
Okay, fair enough.
Um, I don't see any reason to dawdle around. Let's just get going.
Let's head on out.
Perfect. So as you guys kind of make your way outside the ship, you see just kind of rows and rows of trees. This is a pretty forested area outside the clearing where Red was able to put down. Just pretty gloomy, like surroundings too. The sun's out a little bit, but it's just a little bit overcast as well. Just really kind of just limiting range on sight a bit, just hard to pick out things. But you do see, because as you guys get out of the clearing, there's not really too much wildlife around, at least in the kind of general area where you first came out.
Alrighty. Yeah, Ren will sort of take point here, given the, sort of the nature of the deal. Trying to get Pathfinder to do some work here.
Yeah, it was like the ranger's probably the best one to figure out a path.
Perfect. Nice. Yeah, so Red is able to take point, kind of help begin moving through the forest, even with kind of some of the hard terrain. This is like a wild forest. There's not like a really good path through it. You see that there's roots and just kind of uneven paths, which would have been pretty stiff challenge, but luckily Red was able to help you through that first leg and kind of make some distance in towards the village. And let me put up a little, so I'm going to throw up a map. So this is kind of just a little visual representation of kind of that little overcast forest, just to give you guys something to look at as we go through. But if you can, throw your tokens anywhere on there, it doesn't really matter. And then roll me initiative.
The trees start attacking you.
The Ewoks have returned.
Revenge of the Ewoks.
After that one Ewok fight, I do want to make a super Ewok for you guys to fight. Is everybody in? Yep, it is. Sweet.
My next character is gonna be an Ewok barbarian. A berserker, just.
I made one. It was actually pretty fun. Like, I went with I forgot the one that lets you use dexterity instead of strength for the berserker build. And if I had more levels, I'd get like the poisoner feat and just go all out with the Ewok stuff.
Oh, great. It would be pretty scary.
Perfect. So Noro, as you're walking through the forest, as you guys get closer to the village, you kind of feel the forest start to react a bit. You don't feel the dark side. You kind of just feel like the kind of Dathomir's natural energies. I kind of start to rise up a little bit. Give me a wisdom or charisma saving throw, your choice.
Wisdom it is. Wisdom or charisma?
Or charisma, yep.
Okay. Charisma it is.
Nice.
Hey.
Perfect. You feel kind of the magics of the force of Dathomir kind of rise around you, and you see it kind of tries to kind of throw you off your game a little bit. But fortunately, you're able to kind of remember your training and keep your mind about you, and are able to resist its effects. But roll me 1d6, sorry.
1d6.
Yep.
You got it.
Oof. All right. So as you're walking, as you kind of feel, you're almost distracted a little bit by the kind of the presence of the force. You step down and realize you kind of hit a peculiar-looking plant. You see initially nothing happens, but the plant slowly begins to have a little bit of gas leak out of it as you step on it. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. So Noru, while quick to kind of defend against the forest, is caught off guard by the poison. It takes 7 poison damaged, and you are poisoned for the next minute. You can't make the save at the end of your next, or kind of continue the save at the end of your next turn. Just as you're walking through, you kind of feel the magics rise up and try to grab you, but then the planet itself, you kind of make that false step and then get hit by the poison.
Don't roll. Avoid those plants, guys. Avoid those plants.
These ones are ugly.
Alright, it's you kind of feel actually give me a force check too.
You need me to make a force check?
Oh yeah, you Nora.
Okay, I was just like, oh,
Nice. You feel kind of as you gather yourself with the force. You feel actually with poison. Sorry, roll that again too. Sorry, you've got disadvantage right now due to poison.
dang it.
Okay. You feel just you kind of feel the force building up. So it felt built up initially when he kind of lashed out at you, but you kind of feel it just kind of gathering and gathering, like almost like something's gathering it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
All right. All right. Anything else Nora wants to say?
No. Avoid walking into those plants.
Okay. Ooh, you are up. Save drill. Give me a wisdom or charisma saving throw first. Nice. So, Ooh, you've kind of the same thing. You're able to kind of gather the force around you. You feel the kind of the magic's coming after you, but luckily you are able to resist and take no effects. And then say if they roll me 1d6.
Is this feeling? Does it seem like it's something within the force, or is it something additional, a different?
Definitely roll me a force check too. You can do it either order for that. Nice. So you kind of get the similar feeling to Noro. You feel the force kind of being gathered. You're not able to pierce the kind of through just kind of the wild energy of Dathomir, but you can tell it's starting to concentrate in the area and start lashing out.
Is there enough there that I sense that it is the force and it's not some other something, magic
Definitely.
or whatever?
So it definitely is the force. It
Okay.
does have a weird tinge to it,
Okay.
though. So it's not like the light or dark side force you've come encountered before, but it definitely is the force.
Okay. And then D6.
Yep, D6. Alright.
Gosh.
Wool unfortunately steps near Noru, and that same plant burst out with a little bit more poison gas. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Wool.
We're all gonna step on this plant.
Yeah, let's
What
go.
did I just tell you?
Like, no, hey, don't get close to this plant. All right, hey.
You mean this
You mean
plant?
this one?
Fortunately, Ull though is able to resist the effects and does not take any poison damage from the plant.
Oh,
Nice
I'm
going,
immune
Wolf.
anyway, so.
Oh,
There you
nice. All right, Elias, who wants to roll for her?
I
You
can
kind
do
of
it.
she kind of approaches. You see her kind of cautiously looking around, just hand near her hilt of the saber, but has not drawn it yet.
Okay, so wisdom check. 14.
Oof, so you see that she kind of, as she looks around, the magics of Dathomir, the force itself, start to kind of weigh her down. You see her get a little bit more lethargic, just a little slower. So she takes one level of slow, which right now doesn't matter, but her speed is halved. So you see her start to kind of slow down, start to get behind the group as you guys proceed through the forest. All right, Red, you are up. Same drill.
Yeah, so. Oh. Go. 17.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, Red, fresh off her Jedi training, is able to use her connection to the Force to fend off the magics. And then, same thing, you can roll me a Force check if you'd like to, as well as 1d6.
Okay, I'll try the force check. You know,
Alright.
hey, what?
Nice.
Hello?
All right. Red is just on her Jedi stuff lately. And as she reaches out into kind of you feel the same thing they felt the swirling, kind of wild force. You feel it being gathered, but you also feel that someone is gathering it. You
Oh.
feel not too far from you, kind of a presence in the force. Not light, not dark, kind of mimicking the same makeup. And with a 23, you'll get to the. Doesn't seem like she's trying to hurt you yet. And you just kind of feels like she's like almost like not testing you, but almost playing a little bit right now.
Okay. Before I do my d6, I'll just say, I sense that someone's toying with their food here. Someone is doing this to us on purpose, and then I'll roll d6. It's 2.
This was not a 1.
Yeah, that's good. There you go.
All right, give me a dexterity saving throw. As you
Do
walk
that.
past one of the trees, you feel kind of see a vine whip out towards you.
Oh my god.
But today is Ren's day, and she dodges easily aside.
Okay. Just wipe the sweat off my brow. Continue on.
All right, Gil, you are up. Save drill.
Alright. So, either a charisma or wisdom save, you said?
Exactly. Yep.
I don't know if I want to take the higher one. I'll go with charisma.
All right.
Yeah, that
Yep,
goes just
yep,
about
yep.
right. He's not on his A game right now.
Gil, a little bit distracted. You feel kind of the force rising up, but we're not able to get your own defenses up in time. The magics of Dathomir, the force distracts you, causing you to have a disadvantage, which won't apply right now, but you have a disadvantage on attack rolls to the end of your next turn. So you're just kind of off your game. You feel kind of just a little bit weaker, or a little bit more distracted than you normally would. And roll me 1d6. Give me a dexterity saving throw. As you walk next to Rin, a vine snakes out. It tries to grab you as well.
Danger
Oh,
sense?
Yep, that'll apply too, so with advantage.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
Ooh.
Well, Gil's a little slow on the force draw. He easily maneuvers out of the way of the vine as it whips towards the Mandalorian.
I would say Gil right now is super distracted. Like he's feeling super like completely off. But with all that even said, he does not notice that vine went past him. He just kind of moves his head to the side, like does not even know.
Just automatic.
He's just looking at his feet.
Nice. So you see kind of Gil just through the force the force just kind of manipulating him right out of the way, but he doesn't even notice. All right, Ping. Actually, did you want to do a force check too, Gil? Or are you kind of a little distracted right now?
I'd say he'd be too distracted right now. I'd say he'd be too distracted, so no force check.
Perfect. And Ping, you are up.
Right. I'll roll.
Nice.
Okay.
Sweet. So not only are you not affected by the magics of Dathomir, this fits for Ping too. So the kind of the wild force of the region, you almost take a little bit of like nourishment. It might probably excite you, but it gives you just a little bit of extra energy as you're going through. So you can add 1d4 onto your next saving throw that you have to make.
Nice. Yeah, so it's been to affinity. Kind of playing off well here.
And then 1d6 as well.
All right.
Alright. Same thing. Give me a dexterity saving throw, but add 1d4.
I feel like this is the same vine. This one vine just whips straight through like a
Really has it
marching
out for
order.
us.
One like a one move.
So, yeah, the vine whips, tries to get red, misses. Gil just ultimate just kind of dodges out of the side without even realizing it. But unfortunately, Ping is caught.
Oh,
So
no.
you are briefly restrained by the vine. It takes 7 kinetic damage as it kind of grapples and tries to strangle you out for a bit before eventually letting you go.
Right. So Ping is just so arrogant in that his command of the Bendu side that he doesn't even see the vine coming at him.
It's like a
Like-
nice cup of coffee. You're just like, I feel really good today, and then you just ah!
Like, this guy, this is how you do it here. And then just does not see the vine coming at him. All right, perfect. Anything else Ping would like to do?
No, or actually, yeah, I'm gonna skip the force check just because I got caught.
All right. All right, so we're gonna do one more round of this. Noru, give me another charisma wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do you also want me to make a con save, or is that the end?
Oh yeah, so end of your turn for your poison. Yep.
End of the save. Ah.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
So what was that again? Yeah, so you're just distracted. So luckily, you don't have to make an attack saving or attack roll, but you would have disadvantage if you had to. Sweet. So give me one more 1d6.
Oh, 1d6. Come on, 6. Hey, look at that.
Let's go.
Nice. Sweet. So give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, gosh.
Nice.
Ah.
As you walked through, you kind of the sounds of the forest begin to kind of play around you. Just kind of the wind whispering through the woods, just the vines swaying. It almost just kind of lulls you into almost a sense of, kind of sense of peace. But luckily, you're able to kind of regain yourself and fight it off and keep yourself focused.
Okay. So do I take a slow or?
Oh no, you're good. You succeeded.
Oh, I'm
So
good.
yeah, you're
Oh,
good. Yeah.
heck yeah. Awesome. Okay. So can I do the force check now?
Definitely.
Okay. Force check.
I'd say with Ren pointing it out, you do sense kind of a person not too far from you guys, but you're not able to get much about her.
Okay. Do I have a general heading?
Yeah, she looks like she's probably about 30 or so meters north of you so far.
Okay. So next roll, I might be able to get there.
Definitely. So you guys should be able to get there pretty quickly, hopefully.
Okay. Then I have to make my con save for the poison damage, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you are still poisoned.
Wait, would have any of my checks been with
Oh yeah,
disadvantage?
your charisma would have been at disadvantage.
Oh,
as well as your
no.
force check.
Alright, hold on. Charisma. I probably would have failed.
Yeah, so you are kind of the same bolt as Elias. To just slow down a bit, kind of start lagging near the back of the group as you're going through.
Okay, and my force check, or
Yeah, you can roll that too. Just it probably won't be much different. Yeah, so unfortunately, you got a little bit more, but right now you just gotta feel that the presence close up.
okay, got it.
All right. Oh, you're up.
Right, just trying to be extra observant of these dangers and whatnot. And also kind of call back to Ren. Just call to Ren and say, you did, Ren, you did say something about the person,
Yeah.
right? Okay. All right, yeah. Just another save.
Yep, another save. You can do the force check as well. Nice. Yeah. So same thing. So you get to add a 1d4 to your next saving throw. So you kind of attuned to the energies of Dathomir, and especially with kind of Ul's new, kind of his new outlook on life. Maybe allow him to get a little more wild with the Force.
I will then. Yeah, I guess just off of Ren's information, I'll kind of reach out again towards this. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so you are able to clearly feel her. You feel this is a pretty decently powerful force user, probably around your guys' skill level. It doesn't feel like she has any animosity. You can kind of feel her up ahead about 20 or so meters. And it looks like she's just been kind of reaching out with the force and using her own kind of powers within Dathomir to twist the environment against you. You kind of feel her reaching out and just kind of playing with the group as they go through. And with the 26 or with the nat 22, you got to see like it looks like she is evaluating you, just kind of almost on your skill, a little bit of your demeanor as well. It seems like she's trying to figure out what's going on with you and kind of how to handle you next.
If I can, I don't know if you guys can hear, but ice cream truck's going by.
Again,
Gotta
maybe
go.
some ice
Run
cream.
out and get it.
Yo.
If I'd like to at least send an expression or an emotion of calm or peace, mildly, but just basically like we're not here to do any harm thing. If I can do any projection of that as I sense out, just to try and towards this figure.
Definitely, because you've got what's it called? To not message or sending. What's
Oh,
it
yeah.
called? This one, whisper.
Yeah.
Force whisper actually.
Sweet. Yeah, I know that has a shorter range than what it is, but with the nat 22,
120 feet.
we'll say you're able to get clear words through, but you are able to kind of reach her with kind of sending that kind of expression of peace and calm. You kind of feel her demeanor change, almost a little quizzical, but still kind of proceeding on as of now.
Okay.
All right. So Elias is up next. To give you a D20 for her as well. I
Right.
forgot she was a girl too. So yes. Nice. Oh, not D20. Sorry, charisma saving throw.
Okay, I was
but
like,
that was my bad. But she passes.
good.
Actually,
Okay.
she actually gets a D4 because I imagine her wisdom, or at least is a +2. So,
Yeah.
so she
It's +3.
sweet. I blanked on that one.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So give me 1d6 as well.
Alright.
Nice, a new one.
Yeah.
Sweet. So as she's walking, you see the kind of the forest floor start to sink a bit. As she starts to kind of sink almost into a little bit of a sand trap. Make a strength saving throw for
gosh.
Elias. Do you see her?
Oh, no. Elias.
You see her just panicking, just trying to gather the force, but unfortunately she's just kind of slowly falling into the pit.
I didn't do my D6. I need to do that as well, I assume.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I skipped that part with you. Yeah, roll me a d6 as well. Nice, a different one too. Sweet, give me a wisdom saving throw. As you guys walk through, you hear a rancor howl out, and just kind of strikes fear into Ul as he goes through. You kind of feel the magics of Dathomir kind of enhance it a bit. And you are frightened until the end of your next turn, and have disadvantage on ability saving throws, or ability checks and saving throws.
Probably not gonna matter, but I get to add a D4 to a save, right?
You do. Yeah, unfortunately, it won't.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say that happened, and then like my reaction is when I sense the figure is it's a little bit more of a panicked emotion of we don't mean you any harm, trying to get them to calm down. But all right.
Sweet. And then Ren, because you're still out in front of the group, probably, right?
Yeah. I don't think I'd taken anything either, so we're just going.
You kind of hear a voice in your mind begin to speak. It has a kind of a little bit of an accent. It's kind of a quizzical tone as it kind of even through just the force in your mind speaking, and it goes. Do you lead these ones? You must be in command here. I've never seen. And she kind of pauses for a minute. those with the Force who have not been from here or been a woman. All of the ones here who can command the Force only trained are been girls. I've never seen something like this before. You must be in charge, right?
Can I respond like through my mind? I'm assuming.
You can.
Okay. I'll just sort of project.
Own
Uh,
it.
yeah, I captain the vessel that we come from, and but oh, the others here have their own agency.
You see her kind of you kind of feel her almost take like a deep breath and say, "All right, you have intrigued me. I will allow you to come forward. It's very rare that we see those who come from the sky. I'll be most curious to see why you've come to our planet, especially with all that has happened. And I will take you guys out of initiative. And you guys, you can kind of see her almost materialize. Probably guess that she used some type of force power. She got to make herself invisible, and you see her kind of pop up about 30 meters out, kind of sitting on a tree branch, and kind of gives a wave to the group.
Ren waves back.
Am I still poisoned?
Gosh.
We'll say you have enough time to cure your poison as you walk the rest of the way over.
Wait, I don't think I took more damage. Do I take more damage?
Oh, you don't take more damage on that one. It just gives you that disadvantage piece. So yeah, you don't have to worry about more damage coming through from it.
Would I lose the frightened condition as well then?
You too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, as you guys kind of takes a little bit to get over there, so you have enough time to clear the distance.
I was gonna say I'd probably make sure that Elias is out of the pitfall here.
Yeah.
You know?
So Elias gratefully takes your assistance. Kind of gets out of the pit. You see her just kind of brushing sand and muck off of her robes.
Is it me or is she just really unlucky? Like more so than us normally.
It's so funny because there's a while there where I was going back and forth between like Ren and Elias and just getting the worst rolls on Elias, and yeah, being fine with Ren.
She did fine that first fight for like the half the fight, and then just lost all of her luck and had a bit of a run of it. Yeah, as you guys you make your way forward, you see this young human in the forest. She's a young woman, probably about late 20s, early 30s, long dark hair. You see kind of she's got different, almost like tribal paintings on her face, just kind of like markings, mixture kind of a war paint and makeup. And you see her in the tree with a bow, and she kind of looks down and a bit of a smile, kind of just see idle curiosity, and goes, "Well, you are the first off-worlders I've seen. It's interesting to meet you, if nothing else. What brings you to Dathomir? Have you come to bring us more trouble as well?"
I should hope not.
Is there any sense of what she's referring to? Probably not. But
No sense. You could, well, with knowing
Actually,
the
I'll just-
holocrons here, you could probably assume something around that.
I'll just ask. I'll just say, hello. My name is Ul. What trouble do you speak of? We certainly do not intend on bringing any more strife to the planets.
Yeah, you see her kind of gesture and go, you're the one who spoke to me through the Force. You are the first off-worlder actually that I've met, as well as the first man I know that could call upon the magics. Yeah, it is good to meet you. My name is Shivea Doso of the Singing Mountain clan. You see her kind of look and go, well, trouble has been plaguing us for the last year, but it has intensified within the last month. We had our first visitors from the sky about a year ago, and they brought a relic with them that has been causing the clans to fight amongst each other and disrupting our balance. We've become wary of things that have come from the sky.
These people who came from the sky, did one of them look like our young lady here?
As he'll point to Elias.
Had tentacles, the eyes, probably a different skin tone.
She looks at him and says, I have not met any of the off-worlders, at least any of the off-worlders that are still living. The first ones that came from the sky a year ago, they had real shiny armor. The armor was almost blazing silver. There was one that carried like a red sun as he came down with the holocron. But fortunately, the clans joined together. We walked our magics, and we were able to defeat him. We didn't see any with kind of the total with the tentacly skin or the green among them, but most of them were. It looks kind of points to herself. Looked like me. More kind of standard appearance.
Okay.
These off-worlders, you said you dealt with them. They more have returned. What is still the cause of the continued trouble?
She nods and says, we dealt with those off-worlders, but they brought a relic with them that was claimed by the Red Mountain clan and has really strengthened them and caused them to set out and be conquerors and try to take our clan into their possession. It has been most trying, but it has gotten worse the last month. Another ship fell from the sky and brought another among them. I have not seen this man, but the Red Mountain clan has taken him prisoner. At least that is what I've heard. And since so, their strength is doubled. They've been able to manipulate the magics like none before.
Please do not take offense from what I'm about to ask you.
Gosh.
The Red Mountain Clan, would there be any disputes to them being... I'm trying to think of a word here that's not, like, overtly horrible. Ravaged is actually the least horrible thing coming to mind. Would any of your clans have any problem with the Red Mountains being completely ravaged?
Did you see her kind of think thoughtfully for a second and go, I would hate to see any sisters fall, but they have broken the balance. They have used more of the dark magics than can be sustained. I would shed a tear, but I would understand if they needed to be dealt with harshly.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, free pass.
Gil kind of looks to the party and just like,
I think that's where you know who is. So I have a target. If we want to head there, because they have the holocron, we can. But I say we keep following this.
So
this
they
person.
said that this holocron had been fought over. Is she meaning like they're I mean, I know that it's a artifact and that it probably has dark side powers, or at least some kind of thing to draw people to it. Is that kind of what I'm getting at, or am I just connecting invisible dots?
So you may give me a lore roll to see about what you know about holocrons.
Do we have
I mean, I rolled a.
maybe Ren? Ren, if she has some sort of a holographic display.
Yeah, I have a wristband.
To show an example of a holocron and just ask this Shavea if it's something like, if that's the source. I mean, I think like we can assume that's kind of what it is, but
Definitely. Yeah. So, you guys could show her the holocron, and she kind of see her, give a small, excuse me, give a small nod and go, I believe that is it. It looks similar, a little different ornamentation around it, but very similar. Uh, I have not been able to personally touch it, but when we first initially fought off those invaders who fell from the sky, we initially we're going to keep it kind of in the clan meeting place where kind of all could gather, but eventually the Red Mountain clan decided that they alone deserved to have it for the blood they shed in the battle, and then they took it and then fought off the rest of us to keep it away. And Noru, with your lore roll, you would know holocrons can sometimes, like on an individual basis or kind of in close proximity, kind of exert some of the darks or light side properties, but definitely not enough to push like a whole clan to go into war. It could maybe tweak a person's perspective, but not like on a wide scale.
So there might be something more to this than it just being a holocron. Because I mean, I hear that and I think that, like, that doesn't sound very standard for a holocron. I mean, they're desirable, but, they're not plunge entire civilizations into chaos crazy. Usually. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to just head on over, or do you want to investigate more? Or?
I feel like we've been pointed in a very good direction.
So when they referred to Gil, when you said, you know who is there, are you what did you mean? Because I'm bad at connecting dots.
Is that in or out of character?
Out of character.
He's referring to his master.
Okay.
Lauren. Gil right now, I'll say, is very obviously holding himself back from just charging a warpath.
Gil runs into forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very antsy to try and get the holocron and his master, and very clearly also from maintaining his shotgun to getting a real fight in.
Is there Can I ask her? Is there any? So we're heading to this village, right? We're heading to one of their rival villages. Is that what I'm gathering at?
Definitely. So you guys, are you asking kind of, are you heading towards the Red Mountain village?
I'm just trying to get clarification on. So we're going over to this rival village's place, right?
Yeah, I think that's the general.
Yeah. So you guys are definitely headed towards the village. Yeah.
Okay. Could I'm gonna ask, is there any transport that we could, or is there any safe passages that we could get to the village, or safer passages?
She kind of shrugs and goes, many around here take Ranco mounts, but unfortunately I only have my own, and I will not spare that. I am only out here to scout. I've been tasked by my clan mother to look into and keep an eye on the witches of the Red Mountain clan. When I saw you fall from the sky, I wanted to see if you were new allies of the Red Mountain, or maybe something else. And it appears you all are something else. So the magics have been kind to us today.
Shavea. I would not put it past the opportunity to perhaps be allies in this situation. Either yourself or maybe your clan mother. Would she have any further information to provide? Or maybe some of, would any of your fellow clan members be willing to accompany us on this task?
Definitely. Give me a persuasion check. Nice. Yeah, so you see her kind of nod and listen to kind of the words as they're coming through, and kind of just look at you with a little bit of a mixture of just kind of a different, like viewing you in a different light. She goes, "The Red Mountain tribe Red Mountain clan has become a nuisance. Uh, yes, we may be
Sorry?
able to. What's that? Did I lose you guys?
Nope.
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, so the Red Mountain clan has become a nuisance. It is a little bit of a distance, but I could bring you to my clan. We have warriors, we have mounts. We may be able to assist you if you hope to at least throne and claw the mountain clan to just make sure they're no longer a threat. And bring the holocron back to the communal area where it can be shared by all clans.
Unless corpses can walk, I don't think many of them is gonna be a threat anymore. I'm sorry, was that too insensitive? I'm a bit wound up at the moment. I'm seeing red. Sorry.
You see her kind of nod and say, uh, you're a bold one. I've never seen a four-armed creature before. Was that done by the magics, or did you do that yourself?
Oh no. I
He
was
sacrificed
born
some of
as-
his brains for his arms.
Gil asked that, but he does clarify.
I was actually born as a dog. Then through metamorphosis became this.
As he tries to like flex.
There
That
you
was
go.
perfect timing. Was
That's
that?
perfect.
I don't know how you would explain something like that to a native who has no concept of all of that. Just like, I was a dog and then I turned into humanoid. I'm like, yes. Hmm.
You see her kind of nod as he explains and goes, the magics. You could have just said that. You could have-
Ren will sort of go up and say, thank you for being understanding in our sort of quest here. Is there anything else we should know, or perhaps things that we should avoid to unnecessarily upset anyone?
You see her kind of nod and go, unfortunately, our traditions are a little different than yours. Usually on our planet, only those like us, are trained in the use of the magics. It could be offensive to some, with kind of pointing to Noru and Ping and the guild as well. Using the magics may be a little offensive, but we do need help. The Red Mountain clan, especially in the last month, has been getting bolder and bolder. They've been using new rituals and new magics that we've been hard to place to combat against. It has been extraordinarily tough on us.
Shavea,
See.
I sensed what you have been doing here with the magics. And I sense great power within that. Something that even myself am not aware of. I know we don't have a lot of time, but perhaps there are some things that you could teach us in that realm.
She nods and says, the clan mother's always said I've been strong with the magics. She kind of thinks and says, well, actually, give me a persuasion check first. Nice. She kind of paused. You see her kind of thinking very hard, and goes, you all have the magics too. I would love to learn from you and teach you what I know. But first, unfortunately, I will have to ask the clan mother. It would be breaking outside of my tradition to do otherwise. But though I do promise you, I will ask and see what we can learn. Take it from there.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that too, because I was like, the ability to manipulate that many people, like, that's a little interesting.
An autocave clarification too. So she was manipulated. So the 1d6 was her rolls. The charisma rolls were the planet itself.
Okay.
So just kind of the wildest of the planet, kind of fighting against people who are not from there.
I mean, either way, the way that she was like manipulating it was effective. So that's kind of what I'm like. Oh, that's. So I agree with you, Todd.
All right. So she nods and says, so would you like to go meet my clan?
We would be honored.
You see her kind of drop down from the trees, and you see her kind of give a low whistle, and you kind of hear some smashing through the trees a little bit further up. And she goes, I have told my mount to scout out ahead of us, but I will be joining you all on foot, at least for the time being. Sweet. So you guys let you know, kind of be a little bit of a journey to get there. Probably take you about a day if you guys are kind of just walking over there. As you guys proceed, for the first while, it is pretty quiet. She kind of chats among you guys, being astonished by anything that you would kind of bring up about off-world or traditions. You can tell that she's just pretty much native. Nothing's really. No technology really on her. You see, she's got a kind of an old-fashioned bow with arrows next to her, and just kind of a little knife as well, and her kind of her own magics and force to keep her alive. It's nothing too crazy on the tech side, but she
You can find anything on the HoloNet. It's wild.
You see her nod and go, "Oh, it's a big net. So you catch things in it."
What good is a hollow net?
Perfect. So you guys proceed for a bit, and let me do something. All right.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, we are staring at this.
You
scroll.
fall off a cliff and roll new characters.
Did someone say something about the Red Mountain?
Well, you guys are walking, and all of a sudden, you just hear outrageously loud crashing. You kind of just hear something with heavy feet clunking behind you through the forest, just knocking over trees, just kind of clumping along behind you.
Gosh. Okay.
And you kind of see Shavea kind of turn pale a little bit, and she goes, we are being followed. This is not good. This is not good. And you see her kind of gesture with her hands, and kind of see her form some sigils. You feel the force kind of reach around her, and then you see her disappear.
Oh, well.
Thanks. I can do that too, by the way. Thanks. Can I reach out with the force to see if I can identify it?
Definitely. You can reach out with the force or perception check. Your choice too.
Okay.
It's the same roll. Perception. Dang it.
Oh gosh.
You just hear loud crashing coming closer and closer.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
If I can, I'd love to cast Concealed Caltrops at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me put you guys. I'll throw you guys on the map, and you can definitely plant that out.
I figure something's coming towards us. I got like a
Raincore.
little bit of time. I'm just gonna go.
It's an ancient Raincore. Roll for initiative. Like, no.
Gil's got that
Look, and I thought I
armor
had force
going.
camouflage too. I was gonna dip out.
Like she's got the right idea. She's got.
Yeah, she already taught me something.
She's got it.
Gil's gonna be vibing next to Nauru.
I'm gonna throw out a Concealed Caltrops. Sure, yeah.
By the way, are we still going by the rule that we can play on each other's turns? Like we could share initiative? Are we still doing that?
Oh yeah, you guys can definitely share
Yeah.
initiative if you like.
Because I remember us talking about that, and I was just like, "Oh, that would be
Yeah.
cool," you know.
Cool, and I did it a couple times. It's pretty cool.
Tactical initiative, I think, is what the rules
That's right.
for.
Use the lowest roll of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yep.
Any of you guys gonna join up?
I don't know. Gil, you want to do stuff?
You know what? Gil's that. If you give Gil the look of like, let's team up for this one, he is down for it. He is very down.
And it's coming
Shows
from
this
which side?
initiative. Very down.
You gotta hear it coming from this side over here.
So I'm gonna pop out my brand new Shoto and my Tech Blade, and I'm gonna burn my 1 force point to make myself proficient in it.
From the right side, Tegan.
Oh yeah, from the right side over here.
Okay, cool.
Wait, reaching this.
Ping would definitely hide behind all the big guys.
I'm gonna center. I have like the circle radius thing, so I'm gonna center my 20-foot circle around here, which would. I don't know if you guys can see that.
So I will throw that up to. I think we've got shape somewhere. Didn't I put that in this one too?
Yeah, I think so.
I did.
I forgot. I have the Roll20 visual enhancement suite, so I can like do it. But we should be fine.
Okay. Do you guys see it now?
Nope.
Oh, I have it here.
Oh, whoops! I put it on my. There we go. There we go. Still on the DM screen. So that works perfectly.
I'm gonna place that right around like here. Just really get it right in the middle there.
Alright.
We should probably not charge into that.
Yeah, you just see Ren like, hold out one of her gauntlets and just spray like a bunch of real spiky things all over the ground, and then turn and say, don't go into those, please.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So after a moment, you guys do see a rancor pop out of the forest, along with two other kind of smaller child rancors popping out on the other side. But one of the things that kind of stands out to you guys with these rancors, the little ones look pretty normal, but with all three of the rancors, you notice that they are all wearing armor. So it looks like they've got a fashioned armor. And you see one of the kind of a woman in red carrying a bow. This one looks like it has some modifications. This has some technology on the bow too, riding on top of it as they walk through. They do get looks like how many spots? Two, I say two. Takes two of the cow trips as she walks through. So roll me, would that be 44?
44, yeah. So, good 9.
Nice. So you see the rancor walking through, and it howls out a bit as it kind of walks through the caltrops. And you see the witch glare at you guys. And then she kind of lifts up her face too. One of the things you've kind of first noticed with her, she's human, definitely human by nature, but her face looks splotchy, just deep, like almost burst blood vessels underneath her skin, just deep, like purplish it almost looks like a bruise. Just kind of pocks her face as she looks up.
This is not Shavaya, right?
This is not Shavaya.
Okay.
She's got the
She pieced out, right?
Yeah, once she heard the rancor, she went invisible and dipped out.
Maybe I don't want to learn what she has to teach after all.
And then switch to me. You see her kind of ready your bow and go. I was told by the clan mother to take out you offworlders. All glory to the Red Mountain. All glory to Akinia, clan mother. She kind of pats her rancor and kicks off the combat. Actually, I did not get these guys in. Let me roll them into initiative.
And I'm gonna be going off of Gil's initiative. We're gonna do this shared. Oh, dang.
Oh no.
These guys have shitty decks too.
These are gonna be fast babies.
Listen, man, we don't need a repeat of what happened with Jeremy in the hut.
That was not a good time. Not a good time.
Oh,
That's much better.
Alright. So the baby rancor is up. Which Rancor is that? That's this guy. Sweet, he can. So you see the little baby Rancor come rushing out through the forest. You see it run up to Gil, and it lashes out once with its claws and tries to bite the Mandalorian. Oof.
Yeah, we know how this is going to go down.
Yeah.
I'm glad
It's one
to
of
be
those days.
raging. It takes 5 psychic damage thanks to armor of Avalon.
So you see the claw pierce into the Gil, and you hear the thing howl out in pain and surprise as the armor comes back at it.
This
Alright.
thing's adorable. Look at it. So it's just a hairless scroll. This is a Rancor?
You see, kind of, so it's a medium size, so about your height, still a baby, but just kind of in front of you, its armor on, just kind of flashing its claws at you.
Gil's gonna look to, who does he consider the leader? He looks to Ul and Ren both, and just says,
Can we get one? Listen, I know we could keep the younglings, but can we get one of these? I'll take care of it. Oh, for
They're
you?
innocent
Alright.
creatures. It's just their nature.
oh no, he fully plans on swinging his sword at this one right here. He just wants one for himself now.
One.
Alright, Elias is up. You see her kind of pull her saber out. What do you guys want to have her do?
Let's see here.
Form a line!
Yeah, I mean,
Form a line!
well, if you want to do this, since I was rolling for earlier, it's up to you. Or, sorry, Rule, Ping, whoever.
Oh no, I can only handle playing one character.
Okay, I can do another one. I just want to make sure that I'm giving people opportunities.
No, you're good.
Okay, so she is going to, I guess, let me get my ruler here. Maybe she'll go behind this guy and start whacking away. That's Ren's. Okay, and she's going to use Force Movement and just go for it. And bonus action, she can do another one, so I'll go.
Nice. Both of those. Actually, sorry, the second one will hit.
And punk.
Nice. Yeah, so she cuts into it pretty deeply. You see it kind of pierce through some of its armor. The beast just kind of howls out as it looks at the two surrounding it. Alright, the young Rancor is up.
Gosh.
I cannot make it there. So how many is that squares? It is going to go through at least 3 of them, and it is going to dash. So roll me, what would that be? 60? Yeah.
17.
Nice. So you see it just howling out, walking through the Caltrops, blood just leaking from its feet as it trudges through towards Ul and Ren, kind of spreading its arms wide as it gets in range. All right, Noro, you're up.
All right, I'm going to. Well, no, hold on. Change my initiative. Can you change
I
my
forgot
initiative
you're
to
with
match
Gil.
with Gil?
Yeah.
Ren, you have 3 temporary hit points.
Sweet, thank you.
Hey, Ren! Good
Why don't we all just have like group hugs every turn? You know, just get
Nope.
hug out with you. You know, give us a big ol' hug. Ooh.
That's a good explosion
like that's
formation.
not really Ul's,
Good-
MO.
Alright, Red, you are up.
Okay, so Ren has concentration going on the Caltrips, but she's going to use a bonus action to do sharpshooter style, and I'll put that on, I guess, I'll put that on the person riding the Rancor. And
Alright.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. And then I will start blasting at her, I guess. With a couple of these shots here. I'm gonna make sure I don't have target lock. Okay, cool.
Hey Gil, I'm gonna be messaging you with ideas.
Then take it off. Just to get blaster carbine going.
Nice, both those will hit.
Awesome. And then first one. And the second one. Okay, total of 18.
Nice. You see the blaster kind of go out and catch her. It looks like she's a little unprepared for it. You see her kind of howl out as she takes a hit to her shoulder.
Sweet. I'm just gonna back up by 1 here so I don't take the opportunity attack. And yeah, I'm all good.
Ping, you're up.
So Ping is gonna try something a little different. Can I get a sphere, a 15-foot sphere?
Do I have a 15-1 pre-made? I don't have a 15-foot sphere pre-made, but we could definitely do this. Let me throw this guy out. Oops, not that.
And a dragon appears.
Oh no.
Actually, I can just draw like a little box too. That's 15. Make it easier.
Oh, is it around you?
No, I'm actually. Wait, I'm sorry. It's a 15-foot radius, so I messed that up. So. I think that should be correct. I'm gonna cast darkness right on top of her. So she is in the caltrops and now is in the midst of blackness.
She is lost and on Caltrops.
Lost in
The
sauce.
Rancor jumps.
Probably
Right.
stepped a little bit, actually, I'd make sure I have a range of that. I think I am. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it should be good.
yeah, 60 foot. I think I'm good.
Good play, good play.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so you see Ping work the force and just black cloud, just pure darkness descends, capturing the witch as well as the Rancor in its mix.
And are we tracking force points on this planet?
Oh, we are, yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's just been you and Gil so far. Perfect. Now Gil and Nora, you guys are up. What tag team player are you guys using?
Okay, so we kind of have a plan, but I don't want to do it, especially after what you just did, which is a great play. My thought was use the Taru and jump. How tall is the Rancor? Is it how?
The Rancor is about 20 feet tall.
Ooh, I don't know if I could jump that high. I don't think I can jump that high. I can jump 15
Since we
feet.
got joint initiatives, Gil could actually grab you and jump you on top of there. He can leap 30 feet as a bonus action.
Oh,
Uh,
is that all?
yeah.
You would you'd have to grapple him though to do so, which would take half your movement speed, unfortunately.
No,
Thankfully, wait, is it based on? I can't remember if they made it based on your movement or if it's just a flat 30 feet for a way of the fly knock. Yeah, it's just a flat 30 feet to an empty space you can see.
I think with a grappled creature, that would still reduce that, unfortunately.
Man.
Could lift somebody, especially like a full-grown dude with you, with a full.
yeah. Okay, we'll plan out a different thing for whenever that the Rancor gets out. But in the meantime, you want to just cut down these baby Rancors?
Gil is going to hit this very, very hard.
Okay. Go ahead and hit it really hard, and I'll back you up.
Alright, I know the rage damage doesn't go through, but let's see if the lightning damage, as he's going to be casting lightning charge. He can't target someone else with this, sadly, but would it still work as like just a cantrip for the like additional D8 for the damage.
Oh yeah, you definitely get the D8 from the level 5 bump for it.
Got it. So
Nice.
could we say reckless for that one?
I'll let you add reckless for it. Oof.
Thankfully, hold on a second. Reckless power now. I guess the force power as an action to make another attack as a bonus action. And that also has an additional 2 damage to it for rage.
Nice. So first shot, you just kind of keep pinging off of his armor with the lightning enhanced blade. But the second one, you're able to come through and swipe it. Kind of like a pretty deep divot into the young Rancor.
Alright, and with that, he's actually going to move slightly to give no better line of sight, and also to kind of get in between these 2 Rancors.
Alright. No, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up on that, and I'm gonna start. Part of me wants to do animated weapon, so that way I can get 4 attacks per turn, but I don't want to burn that unless I really feel like I need it.
How would animated weapon give you 4?
Well, wouldn't it be since I'm using 2 light weapons, I have my 2
It
main
takes a
attacks.
bonus action.
It takes a bonus action to use the attack, or a bonus action to. Well, I wouldn't get 4 attacks this turn, but I would get like next turn. I would have my 2 attacks, my bonus action attack, and then the animated weapon, because
It's
that's
Animated
a
weapon.
bonus action.
Yeah.
a bonus action. Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna smack it, and it's hopefully gonna die. So I'm gonna use 2 attacks with my my Shoto lightsaber, and 1 with my tech blade. So
Okay.
I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to just start smacking at it.
Ooh.
What?
There we go. The first 2 attacks you see kind of just bouncing off of its armor, but the second one does land true. It kind of pierces through and burns a bit of the Rancor's flesh.
Yeah, lowest damage too.
Definitely rough on this side, but luckily Ping and Ren have set up a pretty good way to burn off some of the Rancor's HP.
Yeah.
So you guys, you can't see it through the darkness, but all of a sudden you hear the Rancor just howling out in pain as it rushes forward. So how many squares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me what's that?
12?
D4. Yeah, 12.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oops.
That was a
Hurts.
good roll.
That hurts.
Thank you. Thank you.
A lot of horse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know.
Oh.
Wait, 2, 1. Oh.
Alright, so you see the Rancor emerge from the. Oops, I'm just gonna move that back. Rancor emerge from the caltrops, bleeding, furious, and then you see Evisada. Who's she gonna pick on? You see the Rancor is going to take a swipe. You see the Rancor raises its shield, tries to bash out at Rin.
Fine.
You see him slick a slash at Wool, and then is going to follow up with Ren again.
Okay. I also, assuming that I survive this, I get a opportunity attack because of my sharpshooter style
Nice.
on
Uh,
her.
So you see her bash out to the Rancor. So he's gonna shield bash you. So give me a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Not great at strength, but we'll try.
Nice. This is Ren's day. You
go.
you see, kind of just smash the young Mandalorian with the shield, but she is able to stand up and hold her ground. Is gonna take a bite at Wool. Wool just got Jedi reflexes, is able to dodge it, and then follow up with a claw towards
Oh my
Ren.
gosh. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Ooh, for 24 kinetic damage.
Yeah, Ren's gonna be scooching out pretty fast here. I'm gonna be 100%.
Uh, all right, and then you see the kind of the rider kind of smile out, and she starts to kind of weave kind of the sigils around her, and you feel her gathering the force. As all of a sudden, you start to feel a little bit lethargic. And can I get everybody in a box? Yes, I can. So I think everybody
Sever
but
Force on that?
what is that?
Can I try Sever Force on that?
You definitely can. Yeah, so she was able to, she was casting Plague, but luckily Ping is able to interject. You feel the power she was building, the force just completely disperse.
I forgot. I'm gonna roll my opportunity. Okay.
Sweet, so 8 damage to the Rancor.
And then I will make that con save.
Oh no, you don't have to. So luckily, Ping came through and severed force. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was thinking, sure.
Wow, that's a lot of force points.
Yeah. Thank you to Ping, because I would have super failed.
Sweet. So you see her just looking extremely frustrated from on top of her Rancor mount. And ooh, you're up.
Alrighty. The little one in front of me, is it taking any damage?
A little bit.
Okay, I
not
can
too
attack.
much. He ran through the cow traps.
What a piece out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I step over to that spot there?
Definitely.
Okay, and then I can attack the large one from that space?
You can, yeah. So he has reach, but you can definitely reach without you right in his space, yeah.
Okay. So get over there and try and dance around the small Rancor, head right to the main one. And then first go bonus action, step into... I'll do Sarisu form, a little defensive, and then go ahead and swingy swing.
Alright.
See plus points. Oh, I don't have that set up on this one. With the large beast in front of me, I pull my saber towards and grab it with two hands and really cleave in.
Nice, that'll hit.
All right. I don't have my empowered on this one, but I'm good on... I'd spend 1 point on that.
Perfect.
What's the roll for that? Do you know off the top of your head? Forget.
Just 1d8 for that.
1d8, okay.
Yep, and that one, since it's below 2 points, you don't have to worry about tracking the force usage for it.
Nice.
Perfect roll, yeah. You cut into it, getting past its armor, and you cut a deep furrow through it.
And then I will extra attack, swing back, come one hand forward, and then kind of carve back my extra attack.
Fortunately, you see its armor just kind of absorbs the saber.
And that is my turn.
Alright, the young Rancor, surrounded by both Noru and Elias, it's gonna attack Noru right now. You see it kind of launch out, slashing once with its claw and trying to bite the young Jedi. I think both those will miss, right?
The 15 will hit.
Yeah, so it lashes out, sinks its teeth in, it rips for 7 kinetic damage. Alright, Elias is up.
Okay, Elias gonna do the same dealio. Second. I'm looking here. How long does Force Imbuement last again? I'm not familiar with the class too well.
I think a minute at least, so I think you're good, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. and I'll do a couple of those at this guy.
Nice. Both of those will hit.
Sweet.
Nice. You cut some deep furrows into it. It's looking a little bloody now. Look, you kind of see it sluggish and starting to feel its injuries.
Woo! Let's go, Elias.
Yeah.
Sweet. So you see her kind of just flourishing her blade as she kind of uses both ends to cut into the beast. You kind of see her kind of sink back into her stance as she finishes. And then you see the young Rancor. He's going to team up with his parents and take some shots at Ull. So you see it's gonna throw a claw and try to bite the young Force user. And 16 and 18, or 23, so I think those will both hit. So yeah, you see it kind of slash with one hand and just kind of lean in and take a bite of the Athorian. And kind of jump back out. It stands ready for a counterattack.
Oy, oy, oy.
All right, Ren, you're up.
Alright, Ren is gonna, sort of just peace out here. Let me. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take the disengage action and just, really, really just go here. And ruler. Scooch over to here. Yeah. And then I'm going to drop concentration on the concealed caltrips and go. And then I'm also going to use a bonus action for target lock on the person riding on top there.
Perfect.
And so I'll just do that and already use my action. So we're all good. Just trying to get away, redo my stuff. You see Ren, put her like an antennae down, track onto the rider on top, and just trying to take a breath here.
Perfect. So you're able to lock on, get everything moving there. And you kind of give us a little chance to relax and get out of the Rancor's threat range. And then Ping, you are up.
Right. So the group would notice previous combat, Ping has always tried to, you can feel that he always held back, trying to avoid notice. And you can see now a little bit of change in Ping as he's just kind of going all out. Like he's a little high from all the force energy around him and kind of soaking it up and really feeling the confidence. And he is going to kind of move up. And I think that puts me within 50. I have to move down a little bit here. I think I'm within 15 feet. Yeah, I'm still. Actually, I don't think I can get within 15 feet of her. All right, I'll just do Force Scream where I'm at. And I'll hit the 3 Rancors, I do believe. So Constitution save, or take 17 Psychic and 17 Sonic.
Nice. I didn't know you could pick the creatures too, so that works well. Yeah, I was like, Red and Ull, and Gil and Ull have fun, but you can pick. All right, yeah.
17 for damage as well.
Sweet. So Constitution save. Young Rancor, they fail. Big Rancor, he fails as well. Yeah. So 34, shit, yeah. You do some crazy damage. As you release that Force Scream, you see the one between Noru and Elias look like he's on his last leg. You see blood rushing out of his ears and nose. As the Rancor barely keeps himself afloat. The one between Gil and Ull, looking pretty messed up. He was in pretty good health before, but he is definitely bloody now. kind of the same case for the big Rancor too. This guy was looking pretty healthy before, between Wool's beatdown and walking through the caltrops, and now your force scream. It is definitely looking bloody. Alright, that was definitely some damage there.
Yeah.
Initiate the plan.
The plan.
The plan.
I imagine Gil and Naru just share this look together, and they instantly know what to do.
Like Legolas and, you know, Aragorn. Yeah.
So
Okay.
Gil's gonna look at Ping and say, "Hey, you got this. You got this." As he's gonna, Gil's probably gonna be the one to go for this first. He is going to start moving, and he's going to use that way of the flying knock to get on top of the Rancor.
Alright.
And when he does so, the Rancor and the Rider will be taking 2 damage.
Perfect. And then give me an athletics check just to make sure you can kind of keep your footing up there.
Athletics. He can.
Nice. Yeah.
And he's gonna grapple. He's gonna grapple the Rider.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. Give me another athletics check against this.
Oh my god.
What did he get?
23.
Yeah, she can't beat that.
Just like, when one hand just picks her up, takes her, just like,
Oh, you know how to use one of these things, right?
You see her just looking with just pure hate in her eyes as she looks at you, completely grappled up.
No, you got this.
as he's going to pile drive straight into the ground. He has resistance to bludgeoning. He doesn't.
So, sweet. So you just roll 2d6 because I was 20 feet up. Nice. Yeah, so you take 3 damage, and she will take 7 as you pile drive her into the ground.
And thankfully, we also have extra attack here with rage. This is 14.
Unfortunately, she's able to kind of roll away at the last second, even though you still got her wrapped up.
Yep. So Gil calls up the Naru.
All right, phase 2.
Does the Rancor seem at all affected by this?
He looks like he is like you see him kind of turning his head and glaring at Gil, and looking towards his master.
Okay. Can I try to steer the Rancor into the darkness?
So you notice you didn't have any reins on top of her mount. You can try to,
Okay. It might be best then for me to just start hacking then. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not gonna try to like communicate with the beast. No. Okay. All right. Sorry, Gil. I don't mean to let you down.
It's all good.
And he's gonna start dragging her into the darkness instead.
Okay. One of those will go through.
Yeah, the second one will hit.
Man,
Nice.
why are my damage rolls so poo poo? Okay, so yeah. Now I am on. Do I need to make a?
Oh yeah, you do an athletics check too for
Athletics
the
check?
jump. Good job. Yep.
Could I do acrobatics?
Sure. Keep your balance up there. So how did you jump up there though?
Phase walk.
Oh, phase walk. Nice. Sweet. So yeah, you are able to keep your footing and get into kind of a little mount that she had up there for herself. So you get into a little saddle.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start.
Actually, as the turn ends, Gil will kind of call out in the darkness.
Wait, can't you just use the force or something?
Bringing her into the darkness was a very good play.
You can't cast anything.
It's into the darkness. Like, yep.
Yeah. So that's a good one. Because she was gonna dip out of there, but she cannot. She has to see. You hear her panicking as you kind of got her grappled up, and she is going to try to. What is she gonna try
Wiggle
to
out.
do?
Gonna try to ungrapple the four-armed
Oh wait,
Mandalorian.
I'm dumb. Hold on. I also have. I just rolled athletics for the grapple. I have expertise. Natural grappler. Or arms coming in handy.
She is going to try to break out. So you see her kind of struggling. And that should be that should have just been. Oh, that's a 3. Yeah, so she is completely restrained, and you just hear her kind of panicking and yelling. And what would that guy do? He is going to. He's gonna try to. That's what he's gonna do. So you see him reach up. So you see the Rancor reach his hand up and try to grab Noru. So,
Gosh.
shit, another nat 1.
Oh my god.
So Noru, give me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Don't get below 12.
Nice. So yeah, it used one of its attacks to try to reach up and grab you, and throw you off. But luckily, you were a little too quick for it. It was not able to get you, and it is going to bite and claw at Ul as it tries to head into the darkness. So those two to Ul, which
Just of 19.
sweet. So 17 kinetic damage on that side, and it is going to take an attack of opportunity from Ul. It is just going to run into the darkness.
All right, it'll be half of that because of my Sorisu, so 8 points.
Nice. And you are in the mount, Noru, so you don't have to worry about an athletics check, but you are also brought into the darkness.
Okay, I'm going to do that opportunity attack, and I get to use Berserk since they attacked me.
Definitely.
And Berserk.
That'll hit.
And I'll put a force point into that.
Nice, not a perfect
12,
roll.
26.
Wow.
Sweet. You
Oh,
cut
wow.
a-
Perfect on both of them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't realize the first one was perfect too. Yeah, so you cut deeply into it. It's bleeding as it kind of limps away. It doesn't have much fight left into it as you see it kind of chase its master into the darkness. All right, Ul, you are up.
All right. I guess I'll turn to the Rancor next to me, and I'll bonus action. This time I will. Let's do Juyo, try and increase my crit range here. So my 18 will be a crit for me,
Nice.
and I will go ahead and attack. Still, two-handed is not his normal grip, so he's going to switch off to a single-hand grip with the dual phase, but slash out.
That'll hit.
Not the 4, so just 10.
Perfect. Yeah, you cut a deep dive into it. Still standing, but you definitely can see it's feeling it.
And then go again, extra attack.
All right.
Oh,
Fortunately, the little Rancor's armor is able to block that last blow. So this guy is near death. He is going to run at Elias, kind of slashing out with his claws and bite. Nothing that one. So Elias is able to dodge to the side, but she does take damage from the bite, but it is going to start running. So Elias will get an opportunity attack as it starts to take off into the bush. Nice. It's still standing, but barely. It is limping its way into the bushes. It's got a couple points left. All right. Elias is up. Is she gonna finish the poor guy?
Yeah, I don't think Elias would finish him. She's just gonna go for the one still attacking the friends here.
All right.
And same. Grab him. Ooh.
I don't
Love
know
to
once
see
today.
I know, right? Oh my god!
Another two that ones again. Same session. I was gonna make a comment later on about the fact that for some reason grappling likes the nat one in this game, but that is rough, man.
It really
I know.
is.
Do you counter?
Ugh.
Counter.
Yeah, so you see, he kind of slashes at him, but unfortunately, she's not able to find a hole in his defenses. And he is.
Let's get him next time, Elias.
Super surrounded. He is going to lash out at once Elias and once at Ping. So Elias, Ping. So 6 to Elias, 12 to Ping, and Ping, give me a concentration check.
Right. Nice.
He is able to maintain concentration and leave that darkness float.
Man, if that darkness went away now, we'd be Gil
Wouldn't be great, I'll tell you that.
Kind of screwed.
All right, Ren is up.
All right. Well, Ren can't see into darkness yet, but is going to just start blasting this little one here. Okay, and we have target lock, but with everything else. So she will point and then like this for the other one. Oh,
There's some low rolls today, but that first one will hit.
right. Okay, and then I will damage it up.
Nice. It's starting to look pretty rough.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That'll be all. Just
Alright.
holding back, seeing if the darkness clears. Not.
Ping, you are up.
Right. I'm going to twin feedback, so I'll hit this one and the one running away there.
That's intelligence, right?
Yes, I do believe.
They can't make it, so they can't. Yeah. So you see the young one on the far side just collapse, bleeding from its nose. The other one takes the 6 damage as you see the kind of the force kind of reverberate around its head. All right.
How the darkness plays out here.
So the guys in the darkness, what are Gil and Noru doing? Because can either, I don't think, actually no, I think Noru, can you see in magical darkness or enhanced darkness, I should say?
Well, I wanted to state one thing. Could I make an attack against the creature since I'm on top of it? Without
definitely-
this,
It would still have the disadvantage.
still had
of course.
advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. But it doesn't matter because I have Ideal of the Hunter, and I can see in darkness, even in enchanted darkness, as long as I use my
Nice.
thing. So I'm gonna use Ideal of the Hunter. I get blind sight for within 10 feet. So if I'm standing on top of it, I'd imagine I can see it.
Perfect. So, yeah, so you can definitely see it. Make your attacks with regular.
Is there anything else I might want to do to it? I was thinking force blind, and then I was like, that wouldn't be very useful. No,
I think you would get advantage in that situation, right? Because he's
Oh
blinded.
yeah, he's blinded. Yeah, so you would have advantage.
I'd have advantage on my attacks. So
Yeah.
It's weird when everyone's blinded. But
Yeah.
you're not.
for once, this is the one time this effect has taken use.
Listen, we've
I
already
will
had-
take advantage of it. Damn it!
This is the one time we've had 2 nat ones happen twice in the game. You're not gonna double nat one for disadvantage this time.
Nice. Both those will hit. Yeah, you cut into the guy. He is barely standing. You see the Rancor kind of swaying on his feet, huffing, just bleeding all over, just kind of looking like he's about to collapse any minute. All right, Gil, you are up.
Would he have kind of the idea of where the Rancor is?
You'd be able to hear it, but you'd not know it. Actually, give me a perception check. Give me a perception check.
Would this take his action?
This wouldn't take his action.
Yeah. That wasn't meant to be advantage. Not one.
I'd say you hear him, but you kind of hear him kind of almost reverberating through the darkness, so you're not sure which way he's actually kind of calling from.
In that case, Gil kind of shrugs, and he's gonna start attacking this person right here. Let's see, what is he gonna be doing? He's gonna lightning charge again. He hasn't got a chance to use his lightning much, so he's gonna use his lightning. He's gonna do a reckless attack, so he doesn't have disadvantage on the attack.
Perfect. That'll hit.
And that is 14 damage, thanks to Rage.
Nice. She is looking pretty messed up. Still alive, but messed up for sure.
I'm gonna call out to him. I'm so sorry. And ask if he could, see if we can take her alive.
Gil kind of like, you can hear him just like sigh exhaustedly through the darkness and call back. Oh. As he's gonna, with his bonus action, since it gives him another attack, would he be able to do non-lethal with his vibro sword?
Oh yeah, you definitely can.
In that case, that is absolutely what he's gonna do. Kind of flip it the other way in his hand and hit her with the hilt.
Alright.
That's if it were to hit though.
I'd say unfortunately you see her kind of roll away just in time to evade it. And at this point, hearing her pet, her mount, cry out in pain, you see her kind of slack eye and go, I surrender.
Don't you dare. This is the first real fight I've had in a while. Come on, please. Please.
You see her yell out to her Rancor, Yvesan, stand down. And you kind of see her just slump back, defeated. Ooh, you are up.
Or you wouldn't see her do that.
Oh yeah.
I'm going. This one next to me is still pretty rough.
It's still pretty rough. Well, Nora would notice because you guys can't really see inside there. The big one stood down. The little one doesn't seem as smart. He still looks like he's in a fight.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything from inside the darkness either there. But all right, I'm gonna just turn on the one next to me, take an attack at that with a. I'll go Juyo again.
All right.
15.
That will miss, unfortunately.
All right. Let's try it again.
That'll hit.
Let's go. Ooh.
All right. Finish him.
Yeah.
All right. Swing out with the first one and miss. Unfortunately, we probably hit into some armor, and then come with a backhand, just clipping it at the back of its legs, like its kneecaps, just cutting it down. And then I'll yell at Ping. I'll say, "Drop the darkness," so we can help out. And then I will run to the
Could I,
edge of it.
would I
Um,
maybe use my reaction to drop darkness then? Is
Oh
that
no,
possible?
you don't even need
Nice.
reaction. I think you just do it, right?
you can just do it. Yeah, so it
Yeah.
doesn't take anything to drop concentration.
Yeah, so I'll do it as it will last.
Okay.
Makes sense. So you see, as you get in there, you see the Rancor kind of just standing down but swaying. Look like it's losing a lot of blood. And you see the Red Clan, Red Mountain Clan Night Sister, just kind of slumped up, grappled by a gill.
Okay.
Gil looks
I'll rush
so-
forward and seeing that, being able to see that they're definitely kind of in a submissive state, I'll pull up and still weapon out, just kind of over the situation, but then that'll be my turn.
Perfect. So yeah, Elias is going to kind of same thing, kind of stand behind you, and just kind of wait. It kind of looks like she's waiting for you guys' cue what to do next. And then Red, or is anybody else actually looking to pursue the fight further?
I can get to her. Can I what is the weapons she have?
So she has like another bow too. So you see that she's got like a little bit like an old school bow, but you see something's on the arrows. It looks like.
Would I be able to like try and grab that off of her?
Yeah, you still have your item interaction left. Yeah, so you can definitely. She's restrained or kind of grappled by Gil, so she wouldn't really be able to fight back too much as you take the bow from her.
Okay.
No, I'm not looking to fight anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'll stay on the beast, but I'll try to try to make sure that like I'm not being hostile. There's no reason to fight anymore. Try to use my force to soothe the beast if I can.
So you see, she kind of looks just dejected, and you kind of see her look up towards her Rancor, and just kind of nod, almost a little bit of appreciation that the beast is still alive. And she goes, "You have beaten me. I have failed the clan mother and the master. This is. Do with me what you will. If you could, please release my pet. He has served me well, and I'd hate to see his death on my hands."
I think you said that she was Red Mountain, but we wouldn't know that for sure, right?
Well, she stated it.
Or did
I
she?
think she knows.
She stated
did
it,
say
yeah.
that this
Okay.
is like for the Red Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like an Ataru flip, and just jump off, and I would be able to jump 15. Yeah. I would be up really high, but I would be able to make that, right?
Yeah, you'd be able to do that. Because you're jumping down too, so you're kind of doing over and down.
Yeah.
So out of character, Noru, just FYI, I can tie that darkness to a item. So we need to talk later.
I could just camouflage into an area and then just pop darkness. Is that
Yeah,
what we're
as long as-
saying?
As long as you cover the object, it doesn't provide darkness. Just FYI.
So I could just have like a little ring or something and just.
We can talk. We can talk. We'll figure this out.
The stick that you put on the ground. Oh, no.
So you see her just kind of looking through, just like a bit of a dejectedness, and just a little bit of not like fear, but almost resignation in her eyes.
I'm gonna call out to what was her name? Sesta?
Shavaya.
Oh, Shivaya.
Shavaya. Are you still out there, or have you?
You guys do see after a moment, probably about a couple, takes about 20, 30 seconds. She does, you do hear her kind of call back and see her unforced camouflage and go, my apologies. My mission is to stay unseen. I could not risk them taking me. But you all could hold your own. You fought down a Rancor mount. Impressive.
And we're men.
You see, she's kind of surprised on that side too. She's like, yes. I did not expect that.
Surprise to me every time.
She kind of see her look over towards the Red Mountain Clan Witch and goes, "She is your prisoner now. What will you do with her?"
If it's
Shavaya, do you do you have ways to tend to our wounds?
You see her kind of shake her head. Unfortunately, I am not skilled in the healing magics, but those in my clan are. They may be able to assist.
And then I'll head over to Ren and say, for now, and then rest a hand on her shoulder and cast a lend aid for a little bit.
We haven't. We were on our way to their village, and then we got ambushed.
That's right.
Okay, so
That
we
sounds-
could escort this rival faction clan lady, and I don't know. Just honestly, I don't think her rancor is. So we could just let it go.
I say release the Rancor.
Yeah,
and-
release the rancor, bring her back as a prisoner, and we
Yeah.
can further. I'm thinking that we can have her escort us to the Red Mountain clan as like, I don't know, our to vouch for us. I don't know. I don't even know if they'd be willing to, but they'd probably listen to us if we hold them captive.
Before anything Gil wants is go at her. He wants to
Okay.
question this person.
Praising.
I thought you were like
Praising.
Okay.
No.
Praise.
Just go at her. Okay. It's a little dark.
No. God, no.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get that dark.
Wow.
Do you guys let her Rancor go before questioning?
Yeah.
I'd be fine
With
that.
her bow in hand, I'd ask her for her name. If she already mentioned it. But
I don't think she has. She nods and goes, I'm Ivasana of the Red Mountain clan.
Ivasana. Ivasana, we are after something ourselves that we believe you are in possession of.
You see
Be
her-
willing to honor your wish and let your beast free, and perhaps also spare your own life. Would you be willing to assist us in our task?
She kind of looks up and kind of with a little determination asks, "What do you seek?"
A relic.
You see her kind of little smile. Oh, you seek that fell from the stars. You seek Revan. She smiles. I have never laid hands on the holocron myself. It is far below my station. Kill me if you may, but it is not within my power to get it to you.
Can you bring us to the Red Mountain clan?
She nods. I could bring you to them. I know the way to the clan, home. I could definitely bring you there.
Does that sound fair to everyone?
Despite my four-armed counterpart's desires, it would be best for everyone if we reduce the bloodshed in this endeavor.
I would
Alright,
agree with that.
you go call me out. I get First, can I talk to this person? This Red Mountain.
Oh, what's Gil want to say to her?
He's gonna set her down, not fully ungrapple, but just look her dead in her eyes. Actually, take off his helmet to show like his like kind of grayed hair and face and all that, and he'll go.
You have someone important to me. They look like her, but he's a male. He's got a different skin tone, but he's got the head tentacles and the big eye. You know what I'm talking about.
You see her kind of look towards Elias and then look back and just kind of nod once.
What is he to you? A prisoner, a master, what is he?
You see her kind of look look a little uncomfortable. You see her kind of cast her eyes down and says, "We are told she is a servant. He is a servant of the clan mother, and that is what we are told."
I'm gonna put this to you blunt. That man is like a father to me. So if you want to keep hiding information, you can. But with everything considered, I can run a lot faster than these lads right here. And I also have the ability to snap you like a Kit Kat.
Give me the intimidation.
Kit Kat.
It's the only thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, okay?
I
I got a sweet tooth.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Uh,
Here,
Nice.
have a Snickers. What's a Snickers?
you see the blood drain from her face. And she kind of like looks a little like for the first time looks a little shaken. And she looks back up and says, "I have told you what I have been told. Now there are rumors. These are just purely rumors. But they say that this man, this one with the tentacles on his head, he has taken control. The clan mother listens to him now. But I have not seen this. But we have just been told he is her servant. So that is the truth."
Yeah.
You guys want to come in with this whole like
Riffing.
martyr? Like, we're here to save you from this, false pretender,
Gil's gonna like stomp over to the person he thinks is the second strongest in the group. And he's just gonna like toss her into his arms, and he just shakes his head.
I need to cool off right now. I'm gonna be blunt though. You said you don't want bloodshed. That's not really an option at this point. There's gonna be blood. I don't care if it's Red Mountain or not. But I'm getting to Lord. Got that?
Who
If
is
it comes
this?
to it, it comes to it. But it is never necessarily simply to seek out the shed of blood. Simply,
Oh, don't even try and pretend like you're still a Jedi. You're good,
Oh.
but don't pretend like you still like follow any of that.
Those are fighting words.
I'm gonna pull him aside
Ren has her helmet on. But
I will
before the
pretend-
lightsabers are drawn.
Yeah.
big words from someone who pretends to be a Mandalorian.
Okay, I'm gonna pull Gil aside, and I'm gonna say, "Listen, Gil. Who is this person that you are who has you so agitated?"
Wait, have I not told you guys? Yeah.
I don't believe any of us have been informed.
Oh,
We know around, yeah.
oh, I.
Master.
Alright, I'll put it to you simple, really fast. This man is like a father to me. He's not like any Jedi you'd ever see. Back on Dathomir, he's one of the people who taught us. He took some of the more troubled children, myself included, and those I would consider brothers and sisters, treated us like family, raised us right. And when war came, we followed him to it, because he followed Revan. And we sung, you know how the war was. We've all been there except you, Elias, you're fine. He
So
just
you-
left.
Do you think so? He was the one who had Revan's holocron.
I don't know how he got it, but yeah. Yes, that's what Kato said in his.
So Kato, you and Kato were, I'm guessing, close, and he was y'all's master.
Graz, Kato. Hold on, I think I said the wrong name.
The guy that we found dead, session 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gil looks in.
Yes, he was like a brother to me. He preferred less of lightsaber combat. He got him killed in the end. I've been looking for my family now for a long time. I've always come a bit too late. That's why I wasn't really up for the fight immediately with big scaly boy Arathis. He's one of the first ones I've seen since the war. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I joined the Mandalorians is because Lauren, he abandoned the war. I went to him. I didn't think to accept me. I wasn't going to be accepted. That's not why I went to him. But that's how it's what set me on this path. And even though I think it was a better path for my life in the long run, Lauren has to answer for things. I don't care if this is some kind of like ploy, if he's actually good, if he's trying to I don't care if he's trying to save the universe here.
We'll. I'm gonna try to be sympathetic. Like we all have had, especially with the Mandalorian War, we've all had to experience a lot, and myself included. It left a lot of bad memories, and we'll try to look, and we'll try to get to find this master of yours, and we're gonna try to. We'll see what happens, but in the meantime, we need you focused, and we don't need you to do anything reckless.
He kind of like stops for a second. He's still got his helmet off, so you can clearly see his face is just like this very surprised one, and kind of shakes his head.
I don't know. I'm fairly certain you've all kind of put this together, but everything I've done could be considered reckless. The fact I am here is beyond any logic.
Just right now, let's try to see where this gets us. If my gut is correct, then your master is doing something that he most definitely shouldn't be doing, and he needs to be put to stop to it. So, if we find him and he is, then we'll take care of it. But let's not, start a war with, let's not get involved with, something that we're not involved with until we got a better idea of what's going on.
I'm going to be spirited with all of you. By the time we leave this planet, either Lauren's going to be dead, or I'm going to be dead. There is no in between. I'm gonna go cool.
Okay. I tried.
Actually, yeah, before he does, he kind of stops and turns around and walks back a bit so you're in earshot, as he will just say.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna nod. So what now? Just head back to the village and heal up for our
I guess.
trek to the.
Logistically, then, initially this was going to take like a day to get to the village. Like, how far did we go? Is it like what time of day? Should we be looking to kind of make camp, or can we kind of still? I guess just like what's the situation?
Definitely. So it's about late, like midday. So it's about 3 or 4ish. So like still afternoon. Shivaya would let you know that you could still make it to the camp today before night, or a little after night set, but not too far into the darkness.
Shavaya asked us what we would do with the Red Mountain girl, right?
She did. So she said she was your prisoner.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What? I'll hand her bow to Ren, just as a new toy. She wants that, and then Shavaya, what would your clan do with I forget her name, but as a prisoner?
She nods and says, "We would take her a prisoner. We would see, because you kind of see her point to the Night Sister's face and kind of the splotchiness. We would see if we could get her away from the dark magics. But if we could not, we would kill her. She's fallen and she needs to be dealt with. You see her look to the beast, though. She goes, her mount. That is another story. It depends on the case. Some we may let run off into the wild. Others have a more feral nature. These beasts, while they're animals, they can be quite smart. They know how to use some tools. They have a great bond with the one who is team connected through the magics. Uh, some may run off into the wild. Others may, if we did wind up having to kill her, may kind of hunt down and have vengeance against whoever took their master's life. It is always a gamble. I choose to usually let them live and have whatever may come.
Eh.
Redemption. I would agree with that. I'm not sure about my counterparts, but I don't believe any of us would be able to perceive the beast's nature. Perhaps we take them both with us and turn them over to your clan. If you could shed the darkness, as you said, that would of course be a favorable outcome.
I have a suggestion. So, she's been talking about how their clan has been feral, and I'm gonna ask. I'm sorry, my names are a bad thing for me. What?
Shavaya?
Shavaya. Have this clan been acting different since the relic has come?
You see her kind of pause thoughtfully. It says, over the years since the relic has come to our lands, they have been more aggressive. But the Red Mountain clan has always been aggressive. They've always thought they were the top, and this has kind of served to fuel that. The dangerous part, and you see her kind of point to the bow that Red has, which kind of similar to the one that she has, but you do see a few kind of technical pieces on there. The danger is that the Hollow Crown, as well as some of the relics they were able to secure from those initial invaders, has made them more dangerous. They've got better gear, and they've been able to use these rituals with the magic that have been quite dangerous. They burned entire villages. They've been able to do things that were not thought possible with the magic before.
Okay, so I have a proposal to whatever the clan mother.
Yeah.
The proposal is that I'm going to say that there is somebody influencing and using the Red Mountain clan, and maybe if we were to interject, we could use her to get to the Red Mountain clan. So that way, we could try to, I don't know, have our cake and eat it too. Get back to safety, heal up, and then escort this, have this lady escort us to their clan, and then deal with the Gills Master. So that way we, and that way we could say, oh well, we're trying to, there's an outside influence, and we're trying to remove it. And by doing that, we'll reduce the threat to you. Does that make sense?
Definitely. So who are you? Were saying this to Shavaya?
I'm gonna say this to Shavaya. It's like I want to make a proposal to your clan mother about the threat.
Yeah, she nods. Yeah, the Singing Mountain clan mother will be happy to hear you. I'm not sure. She kind of looks over to the captured Red Mountain clan. I'm not sure she'll be able to bring you inside the village. Usually they are fairly hostile to outsiders, but she may lead you the way. But I do not think they'll let you in for one prisoner.
Okay.
That's
Well,
my
we might be able to make use of her yet. So we'll make our way back and figure out the details later. So.
Yeah, I say let's make our way back.
Yeah. We can figure out all that stuff another time.
All right, yeah. So you guys grab a prisoner. Are you tying her up, or how are you guys handling it? Or have you let her? Actually, have you let her Rancor go yet?
I don't have a problem with letting it go.
Yeah.
So as you guys, as you see her, kind of letting allowing the Rancor to go free, you see her. And the thing kind of like hesitates for a minute, but you see her kind of lock eyes with it, and then kind of want to walk up to it and just kind of briefly pat it on the side, and then kind of turn her back from it, and you see it kind of shamble off into the dark, into the forest, leaving the group. And you kind of see her look up, and with kind of sincerity, she goes, "I appreciate you sparing its life. You have my word that I will not use the magics to flee." It kind of walks along with you.
Just kind of, yeah, not super firm, but just a grip on her forearm as we go.
I'm gonna stand close to her in case she decides to, unless she has the ability to turn invisible like Shavaya was.
You see, she kind of outside of giving her word, you see her even before she gave her word, glance at Ping, and then just kind of almost a little bit of a realization kind of come over, and just kind of decides to comply even before she gave her word. Ping has a little bit of ace in his sleeve versus anything that she can really do to escape. So after she saw him cancel out her plague, she kind of knows the score. That's sweet. So yeah, so you gather it up, and you see Shavaya go. All right, it is not too much further. We are almost back to the clan home. And you guys proceed another couple of hours. Nothing too crazy happened, but you do. It's kind of about 2 hours pass. And actually, were you guys short resting before you go, or are you guys heading right out?
I'm fine with just going like right in there.
Right into the Red Mountain Keep or the Red Mountain
No,
Red
the
Mountain Keep. What
the
am I
friendly
thinking?
one.
Oh yeah, Let's go
Yeah.
straight to the place.
Singing Mountain.
Singing
Singing
Mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, you guys are able to. You kind of make it the first 2 hours, and then Gil, as you guys are walking, you hear kind of a voice in your head, and you hear it simply say, "You shouldn't have come.
Oh
You
gosh.
should have left this well enough unknown. We're doing what must be done to save the galaxy. Just leave. Leave now."
Well, you heard him, folks. Let's go. No. Are we able to? Would I be able to identify? Is this a voice that I recognize?
Oh, this
Not you,
this is
Gil.
just Gil.
Gil.
Yeah,
Oh, this is. Oh, never mind.
yeah.
He kind of leans on a tree for a second, and he'll just say, "No, no, no."
You see Lori and say, I kind of hear Lori in the back of your voice with just resignation. We will do what must be done, but our work cannot be delayed. Uh, Everyone, give me an initiative roll again, but let me clear this. And you've got. Hold on one second, let me clear that. You've got the witch, right? Let me put her
Yes.
on there too. Okay.
Yes.
Dang, Ren.
Ass.
Just let me bring this to the back layer now.
Token in work, right?
Yeah. Poor Ool keeps getting this not great rolls, huh?
Specifically initiative.
Yeah. Didn't you get like a 3 last time and we have a 6
2.
this? Ah, yeah.
Oh no, I did have a
Noticed we
3,
got
right? Yeah,
3
I rolled a
people
2.
with 18 dexterity.
Yikes.
Dex boys.
Sweet. So, uh, As kind of Gil, after you hear it, you kind of have actually a second before anything happens. You say anything, Gil, before anything takes place?
Listen, he's alone right now, right? Like he's a bit further off from the party. He's probably still trailing him, but like a bit further off. So he doesn't have anyone near him right now, right?
Yeah, so he could definitely be not too far behind, but a little far, like probably about 5 feet or 10 feet or so behind the party.
Yeah,
Which,
I'm just gonna say for whatever happens next, he's not gonna be prepared. Cause Gil just honestly starts crying. He just honestly
Oh, man.
starts like.
It's just
whimpering
my
and
helmet's
beginning to
leaking,
cry.
guys. I swear.
No, he doesn't have it on. He never put it back on. Far enough, as long as he's far enough from people to where he knows they wouldn't be able to like walk on him, crying. He's genuinely just gonna start crying.
so Gil, after kind of hearing his master, his former master, kind of declare he'll do what must be done. Uh, Kind of the tears flow, and as you guys, that all happens, you feel just a wave of darkness flow over you. Dark, like this is not like the wild of Dathomir dark. This is Sith darkness. This is Malachor. This is Revan. This is just kind of the pure expression of dark side energy, and you feel it concentrate for a minute and then roll out, kind of through the forest. And as you guys are walking, you see flames start to pop up behind you, just almost combusting out of nowhere. You gonna see it just start to spread and start to kind of become a wildfire, just whipped up further and further, and you see it begin to chase after the group.
Gosh.
So Elias, this is so basically kind of out of character. This is gonna be kind of a little bit of a chase between you guys and the fire. So you all will have your turn. So same thing too. The kind of Dathomir is gonna be working against you a little bit. So you have to make a charisma save or charisma or wisdom saving throw, and then whatever you want to do to see if you can escape the flames. Sweet. So Elias is up first. So she's kind of first to act as you feel that kind of dark wave rush over you and just see flames begin engulfing the forest.
So 20 wisdom.
Nice. So she is unaffected by the magic as Dathomir and is raring to go.
Yeah. And yeah, just gonna, you know, dash and just book it.
Perfect. Give me either acrobatics or athletics for her too as she's kind of dashing through the forest.
Okay, acrobatics. Right.
What was that? It's, yeah. So she makes some distance there. You see her kind of running through the forest. It gets a little bit of distance, but does not get too much further. It seems like the kind of the sway of the forest, or the kind of the undergrowth and all of the forest is slowing her back a little bit. So she is holding, or kind of keeping pace with you guys so far. All right, Gil, you are up and a little bit behind the group too.
All right. So Gil is not feeling it, and definitely because he was. To be blunt, he's breaking down. Right? Oh, that's fire. He's honestly breaking down right now. So he would not be able to go like full blast, full speed to this. But with that being said, could he? Since he won't, I imagine he wouldn't really be. Since he's near the back and all that, he wouldn't be able to escape this as well. Could he be using Seethe to more so just endure the flame as he's starting to pick up speed and start to go forward?
Definitely, yeah. So you could definitely use Seethe. So yeah, so sounds like you're kind of like you're running, but not kind of going all out, and you're able to kind of focus that dark side energy around you. Uh, but you do see the flames kind of move forward. Excuse me, and catch up to you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Would danger sense apply to this? And you know what? I got
You
some.
can see it. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll even throw in like a rage for this.
Alright.
It does not help. It does not help. But he's raging.
He's raging.
Dexterity
Right.
save.
With athletics.
Nice. Yeah. So
That's true.
you will take half damage on this one as it catches up to you. Unfortunately, you'll be a little bit further behind. You're kind of getting the full brunt of this one a little earlier, but you will take 8 fire damage.
Let's see. And then just gonna burn that seed real fast.
Sure.
You know, after playing C4, I should have just learned never to rely on rolling hit dice.
Yeah.
It never goes
yeah.
well for you. It never goes.
No.
All right. Oh, actually, yeah. Give me a charisma save too. I forgot to that.
Oh,
Or wisdom. Your choice. What are your choice?
accurate to how I think it would go. He's not mentally prepared. He became vulnerable, and he is very much like getting that hit.
Perfect. You would have had. Actually, it doesn't matter. So yeah, if that was your first roll, either way, and so you're kind of just in the bad headspace. You feel Dathomir itself kind of sapping your resolve, and you would have had disadvantage on all saving throws, but luckily you had advantage on that one, and the 19 rolled first, so you still take the half fire damage. All right, Noro, you are up. Charisma,
Okay.
wisdom saving throw, and then kind of how you're looking to escape the flames.
Oh, that wasn't with advantage either. No.
Perfect. So you have a disadvantage on your stuff this turn.
Disadvantage? Okay. I'm going to use acrobatics. I'm going to try to So I can make an action and I can perform a movement, right?
That's right. Oh, but more with this is kind of the check to see how you're kind of getting through it. So you definitely can do an action if you think there's something you can do to kind of help move that movement. But more the checks to kind of determine how far you go.
I think I'm going to just cast Phase Walk, just so that way I can kind of nullify the
Perfect.
disadvantage.
Nice. Yeah, it's sweet. So the phase walk will get you 1 block regardless. So give me an acrobatics roll as well.
Acrobatics?
Yep.
Is that with disadvantage or without?
With the disadvantage still, yeah.
Okay. So that's 1 block and then I get okay.
Yeah, but then you get a chance to see if you can go further. Nice. Even with disadvantage, you see Noro kind of pop out of just kind of teleport a bit with the force, kind of gather him around him, and then just using kind of his dexterity and acrobatic skills to nimbly move through the forest underbrush. So she is grappled, so I'm just going to put her by Ul for right now. And Ping, actually, sorry, got to do that. So let's see if that moves at all. And unfortunately, it does.
Yeah.
Gil, give me one more dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
Unfortunately,
god. Gil's lost in the sauce.
Oh no! Oh boy, howdy. Disadvantage. So this would be normal, right?
it was still dangerous, so you can still see it. So you're, oh yeah, this be normal. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's 18 fire damage.
Hey, so what? You can just hear Gil like cursing in Mandalorian in the back, like, like it's just straight up cursing and yelling.
As the flames are around him and he's running, his armor's starting to heat up. Ping, you are up next though.
It's like a giant baked potato. Oh no.
All right. Ping is going to use, he's going to try to channel the force a little bit and use Force Leap and attempt to kind of help that get him through. So kind of leap over some of the trees or brush and move a little more quickly.
So same thing, bump you up a space.
Well, that's not the automatic one. That's just, it allows me to use charisma instead of.
Oh, is that automatic for that? Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, it's just the.
Sweet. always forget that there's an at-will force sleep now.
It's kind of a nice little thing to have. It's
Oh, for
very,
sure.
very Jedi-like. And then
Sweet.
I'll move through.
Let's see how the roll comes out for Ping. Hopefully, it doesn't get caught too much in the fire. Nice.
Nice.
You are able to. You see Ping kind of follow and just gather the force with him and just leap, jumping through, kind of clearing some of the underbrush and moving forward. All right. So one more. Okay, so Ren, you are up.
Okay. Yeah, Ren is not happy that Elias and Ul are back here with the flames, but is gonna just sort of keep her head down and start moving. I gotta make a wisdom save.
Yep,
Yeah.
with the wisdom. Oh, Ping, did I have you do the wisdom save?
No.
Okay. Oh, so Christmas. So wisdom or Christmas save. I forgot to have that for you. Sweet. Yeah, you are good. No effect. You were able to fight off the magics. Yep. So Red, you are up with the wisdom or charisma save.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
Oof. Unfortunately, you will have disadvantage on your saving throws. So
That's okay.
yeah. So how is Ren moving through the forest?
I'm going to use a very, very rare level 2 force ability. Whoa. And I'm going to do face walk.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you get that first one for free, and then you can give me an athletics or acrobatics check to see if you can go any further.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I completely forgot. We do get a second level one with force sensitive, don't we?
Yeah.
You do, yeah. Level 5, yeah.
Yep.
Oh dang, that was a long time ago. I thought,
It's very, very rare for Ren to do.
Oh yeah, Red's actually on the board for force use now.
Yeah, I think that must have been probably one of the first times.
Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, you are able to kind of follow in Noru's path, just kind of moving through, using the acrobatics to keep moving, and are able to get a little bit further ahead. All right, the 20 time. Sweet. You guys see the fire burning in the background, but it does not advance any further. Wool, you are up with Ivasana.
Come on, Ul.
All right. I'm going to. Can I upcast past what I have? How does that work? Like how much?
So you're a straight class, so you can only go up to the power level you had. If you multi-class or something, you can kind of cast beyond powers you know you can do that, but you can only cast up to the
What
power
I
you have.
know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a straight guardian.
So if you-
Okay. I am going to. All right. Well, then I'm going to cast Valor,
All right.
and I am going to cast that on. How far back is Gil within range? 30 feet.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely say you can
Okay.
see him in his range.
Gil, Elias, and eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, I gotta give my bias to Ren. So you three get a D4 on any saving throws for the duration. I will let go of Asana and just kind of say, I don't think I need to tell you to run. And then I will just, I'll get away from the
Perfect. And
burning my rear end.
So if you want, because you know second level power, so you could definitely cast it at second level if you wanted to.
I wanted to get to the third level to increase the die size, so I'm not. Yeah. I guess. No, I guess I'll still do that, and I'd give that to Ping.
Okay. Sweet.
He's a little squishy right now as well, so I'll do that. So that'll be 3 points.
Okay.
And who all are you affecting?
Ping, Gil, Elias, and Ren. D4 on saving throws, and then I'm just rushing forward. So
Sweet. So give me an athletics check.
athletics.
Or athletics or acrobatics. Actually, how are you proceeding through the forest?
I
Anything
mean,
special you're
just huffing it. Yeah, I don't.
doing? All right.
So
Yeah, so athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys see Wool just take off, just Jedi sprinting through the brush, and is able to get 2 spaces within that 20. After you let go of her arm, she kind of nods, and then you see her kind of start working her sigils and cast Phase Walk. Actually, improved Phase Walk. And you see her pop up to where you guys are, and is going to acrobatics, get 1 space further.
Oh yes.
do I need to do any
Elias-
other like wisdom or charisma checks or anything?
Oh yeah, I forgot to have you do
Yeah.
the wisdom or charisma check. So yeah, your choice on that. Nice. Yeah, so you'd have got an extra D4 to your athletics roll, so that would have been pretty sweet. So we'll definitely succeed there.
okay. Elias is going to do a wisdom save with the D4 as well. Actually, looking. Hold on. She's gonna make a. Oh no. Okay, cool. Yeah, just a wisdom save and then plus the D4. Yeah, I don't think she'll need it,
Nice. So she'll get 2D4 as well to her next roll.
but nice. Okay. And yep, she'll do an acrobatics with the 2D4.
Nice. So she is able to move up.
Woo!
All right, that was 2 people. All right, so see if the fire progresses at all. The fire does not progress. So, Gil,
Thank
unfortunately,
God.
you do need to give me 1 more dexterity saving throw, but hopefully we can get you outside of the fire.
All right. Dex save immediately.
Yes, dex saving immediately.
Does he still have disadvantage on this?
He does not. So his turn's pass, so that will do dex, then the charisma save for you.
I'll put on your gravestone, Gil. Was angry and edgy.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
So, yeah, you just 12 damage as you were able to kind of just fend off the flames, like just dodging, just using the force to fight them away. And now charisma saving throw.
Yep. Charisma. That wasn't
Uh,
meant to be with advantage.
Consistent valor rolls.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. 2 ones there. So 13. Oof. You are slowed. So the magics kind of pull against you and give you 1 level of slow at the end of your next turn.
Oh no. That's kind of bad.
What's Gil thinking? What's he gonna do?
Along with his actual running speed, the 30 feet, he's also got 1 more wave of fly knock, which he's gonna need burn. And for his main action, he's using. Listen, this doesn't ever work out for me, but he's still using it. Seethe for his main action.
All right, give me an athletics roll as well. See if you can make it any further. You are gonna get 1 for free for the Minoc. So you are up there now. Let's see if you are able to get further out of the flames.
Rage would give disadvantage, right?
That's right. Or actually, with the slow, we'll just have it be a straight check. The rage cancels out the disadvantage you would have got for slow.
Got it. Nice.
Nice. You guys see Gil pop out of the fire. His Mandalorian armor scorching, but is able to get out of the way of the flames.
Nah, good dice.
That was a good one.
Oh,
That one was solid. A rarity.
all right. Noro, you're up.
Okay.
Where's this-
I kind of feel silly for using you're using Way of the Flynock. I could use Ataru. Like, I didn't think of that. So I'm gonna make a charisma save.
And I think Atara is just 15 feet, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll give you like a +4 to your acrobatics roll for that.
Okay. So I'm gonna take up an Ataru stance whenever I do it. Hey.
No effect. You feel the magic's kind of coming up against you, but you are able to make it through unaffected.
Okay. Now I go with my acrobatics roll. Oh, with a 4?
Unfortunately, with the +4, you are kind of making your way through the brush, but unfortunately, you're not able to kind of get too much further with your movement. All right, is that? Have I? Nope. So that is time. So fire D20 roll. And unfortunately, the flames will
Oh, no.
progress.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh
So you see the flames progress forward, and I'm sorry, but one more dexterity saving throw. At least it's the guy with a ton of hit points, so at
no!
least.
Hey,
That's
I'm
true.
at 30 and I've been healing.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh,
that
this
is.
might kill.
That's
If it
rough.
rolls really high, no. If it's just 4d6, we're good.
Okay, so that's a 16 damage from that, and then ping, you are up.
He'll still is tearing up, but also he's on fire.
They're just evaporating off of your face.
So Ping is going to look back at Gil struggling in the flames and throw up the deuces and use his force leap and try to make some progress.
All right.
Christmas save first.
Oh yeah, Christmas save first.
And I think I get
Nice.
a D4.
Oh yeah, you do. So that could help.
So 22.
Perfect. You get an extra D4 to your roll this turn too.
Oh, nice. So 1D.
I just realized I actually failed that charisma roll before. Would I have disadvantage on that dex save?
What did you get for the Christmas save?
13.
You wouldn't have had disadvantage. What would you have had? I don't think this would affect it. I think you just another level slow. I think it is. Yeah, another level slow. So just one level slow.
Okay, good, because that first roll was a nat 1.
And then with ping, yeah. So you are able to leap forward and get another space away from the fire. All right, Rin, you are up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do sort of just the same deal. I don't have another another phase walk, unfortunately, but I'll just keep pushing on here.
All right.
So wisdom save. I believe I have disadvantage because I failed my last one. Yeah.
Oh no, it just goes to the end of your next turn, so you
Oh,
get to
okay.
make it with regular.
Just making sure. 17.
Nice. No effects.
Let's go. And then I also get a D4 to that too.
Any
Oh, yeah,
save,
'cause,
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, roll
Sick.
D4 can help you. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. 2D4 to your next roll.
Let's go. Thank you, Ool. And I'll do an acrobatics check.
Nice. All right. Just for fun, roll the 2D4. It may give you a little bit. Okay. So you still you get kind of just rocking ahead. Get 2 spaces up.
Let's go. All right.
All right.
Ren just taking off.
Yeah, I feel like Ren has like the advantage of like being a scout and like just being able to navigate through this like crazy stuff.
Is
She's
Ren
just
like
dodging and weaving.
is she like familiar with like foresty areas? Is that
I'd say so.
okay?
Kind of that scoutness.
Yeah.
Luckily, you see the flames just kind of hold. Looks like they're not advancing any further. Ool, you are up.
Come on, Ool.
All right. I believe I have 2d4s. What's the 2d4 apply to? Your checks, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, you get So what do you have the 2D4s?
Because I rolled over a 20. I think it was what it was on the save.
Oh yeah, so you get that for that first turn, unless you made that check again.
I haven't.
Just last.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, do I get to use it on the save here, or is that just towards the like running check, like the movement forward check?
Yeah, so that would apply to the move. It's kind of just last one turn. So yeah, the last turn you.
Oh,
would get that
never
one.
mind. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Because I did the movement first last time. Yep. All right.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah.
why. So,
So
all right.
you can actually we'll add the D4 to your movement this time. You didn't add last time. Sweet. Did you bless yourself or valor yourself?
I did not.
Okay.
Nope.
Sweet. Yeah. So no effect on that side. And then you can add an extra D4 to your roll here. And what is we'll do is kind of continue to barrel through.
Yeah, just kind of still concentrating on the valor. Rush forward. Oh no.
Unfortunately, Uld's kind of the dense foliage is able to kind of keep moving, but is not able to make any progress through the map.
Oh,
Evasana, luckily improved phase strike or phase walk, I think is concentration. Yep. So she's going to pop forward another 2 squares, and is going to.
Can I? Sorry. Once you finish that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So she's familiar with these woods. She's hauling through, using the forest to keep phase stepping in and out. What were you about to say though?
Never mind. I was gonna ask about phase strike myself, but that's concentration, and I don't want to drop valor. So.
Alright, so she's there, and then Elias is up. So give me a charisma save or wisdom save first. She has 1d4 from Wool's Valor. And this will be our last round in the fire.
no.
Okay. So roll the 1d. Actually, so never mind. She's gonna.
Yeah.
She just has a disadvantage on her rolls this turn.
Okay.
So give me an acrobatics or athletics check for her.
So, yeah. Well.
Okay, so she does not make any progress, and it is time for another fire.
No
roll.
fire.
Oh, that might do her.
Nope. The fire is holding position.
Oh, no. I was like, oh man.
So just poor Gil. Just has to. Poor Gil. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Gil.
Oh no.
I believe in you,
actually
Gil.
Die from this right here.
I believe
I
in
know.
you, Gil.
Real fast. We got this. This has wounds and all that, right?
Gil could, like,
How do we
die.
calculate wounds again?
Oh, so this isn't like so this is a super easy wound. So if you fall down, you have to make a Constitution check, and if you get a wound, fail the Constitution check, you get a wound, and that takes one of your saving throws away. So it's not like the D&D game we play where it's like crazy wounds.
Okay.
Permanent wounds that you hold for until you go through a long rest. Yeah.
Oh no, the system we play, it's on the Storm Chaser one. So one of the guys who runs like the Star Wars system too, he has like they'll last for a while depending on what you get.
Right.
3 weeks on that burn. That was rough. All right, Dex save.
Alright. There you go. You pass. So half damage on this.
Gosh.
Let's hope it's not bad.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Ooh.
I was
Alright.
gonna say that max damage.
All right, let's get Gil out of the fire. So give me what's Gil doing actually to get out of the fire?
Let's see here. He's burnt his bonus action. He burnt all of his flying knocks up, so he doesn't have that. Doesn't have anything else as bonus action, so just his main action. Yeah, other from just hauling it, he's definitely still seething, just to stay alive at this point.
Alright,
So
see some hit die. There we go, that's a good hit
Ooh.
die roll.
Nice.
Very
Alright,
Progressively getting better.
alright.
And then, does he still have?
Oh,
slow?
actually, give me your
Yeah,
charisma
yeah.
saving roll. Give me your charisma too. I forgot about that. Nice, there we go. So you get a 1d4 to your athletics check.
Alright. So here we go. Athletics.
Yeah.
And this would have advantage now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because you're raging, right?
Yeah.
You've taken damage each turn since you raged, so
It's
you're
rage.
good.
He's also been casting force power, so that would have been keeping it up too.
Oh, true. I forgot that one does it too. Yeah. Sweet. So yeah, you have advantage. Nice.
Gil just like, alright.
bat out of hell.
Booking it like at this point, just almost like all on all fours, just dragging himself out of the fire as fast as possible.
So out of character, this episode, this like thing reminds me of like one of those Super Mario worlds where it's like the levels getting like slowly closer, and it's just Gil just keep burning himself, and then he's like, ah, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Rockets out like a cannon.
Yeah.
Pretty
Like-
accurate.
Alright, Noro, you're up. Charisma or wisdom saving throw.
Charisma, it will be.
Nice. So no effect.
Okay, I'm gonna do my Taru thing before and just hope that I don't roll garbage.
Okay. That could be an acrobatics. Yeah, with
And then a +4 with
Yep.
the. Okay.
that'll move you forward again, and that's 2. Yep. So another fire roll. Let's keep Elias out of the flames, hopefully. Yeah. So Elias
Yay.
is safe this round from the flames, and Ping, you are up.
How close is Elias from being in the next square? Like, if I try a force push, I can do like I think 10 feet. Is that going to be far enough to like move her, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. So if you use your action, that you could definitely kind of move her up the gill.
Yeah, I'll just do that then. I'll try to force push her.
Yeah, so you see her just kind of running. She feels your force presence and kind of just goes with it. And you see her kind of leap forward next to Gil.
Alright. That would be, I assume that Ping will burn his action to do that.
Yeah, so that'll definitely be your action, but you could definitely do acrobatics or athletics to keep the motion going.
Yeah, I'll just do.
Oh, actually, give me your charisma save first.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
and then-
You get an extra D4 to it too.
Nice. And then I'm just gonna do just a straight acrobatics here. Just I did a. So. Nice.
Yeah, so Ping just flips through and is easily able to make his way forward. All right, Ren, you are up.
Now it's just a race.
This is the last round, so hopefully nobody else will get burned.
I don't know if we could fall behind.
We have 2 more dice rolls, and they are good.
Gil trips on his shoelaces and falls.
I come back to that. Oh no.
Oh, did we lose Ren?
Did we?
Frozen.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ah,
There you
I'm
go.
here. Yes.
okay.
My
Uh-oh.
my phone's lagging out, but yeah, there we go.
You have a D4 though, so that can hopefully help,
Oh gosh.
or at least not make it as bad. Just enough to not make it like super bad.
Hey.
Yeah, so you just have oh actually no, sorry, never mind, I misspoke. You have it's 6 to 10, not 5 to 10. Yeah, so you do have disadvantage on your saving throws this round.
Okay.
Sweet. So give me a so yeah, how's Ren moving forward?
Same old, same old. Don't have anything special, so just really trying to run.
Alright. Give it
Okay.
acrobatics.
Is this at disadvantage or no?
Yeah, that's a disadvantage as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Alright, so Rin still holding position, just kind of fighting through the trees and the smoke. Doesn't make too much progress, but luckily she had a pretty good lead there, so not too worried. So second to last D20 roll. Nice, so 2. The fire
Yeah.
does not move forward. And Ool, you are up.
All right. Not trying to metagame, but would there be any way that I can sense that? Are we like getting out of the forest? Does the flames just look like they're slowing down? In regards to.
So you guys kind of see mountains ahead of you. It looks like you are getting clear of the forest. So this was while we did like initiative. So this wasn't just kind of a flat 6 seconds as you guys were running. This was definitely some kind of considerable time
Okay.
moving through the forest.
So
So this whole time, Gil's just cooking.
Just go.
Yeah.
with seeing that it looks like we're about to get out of this situation, and seeing that most of us are making good advances, I'm going to use Phase Strike to give me a little 30 extra feet, or however that extrapolates. I guess first Charisma save.
Nice.
Oh.
Yes.
And then I will use Phase Strike So athletic, just straight athletics.
Yep, just straight. You get a free square and a straight athletics
Okay.
for the. See if you go
Nice.
Oh, come
Nice.
on.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Wool just like
Cool.
sprints through the last little bit. Like he just takes off. All right. So Evisana, and so this goes pretty badly. So Evisana just does her improved phase strike or phase walk. It goes a little bit further, and then last D20. So as long as it's in the 20, nobody else gets burnt. So
Why did you invoke the wrath?
We're
you
good.
see the flyers start to peter out. You guys are able to make your way outside of the forest. You burst through the trees. You're able to get out of the smoke and start to see the kind of the natural sun. But you see behind you the forest continues to burn, and you just feel the dark side, like the reeking through the area. And actually, everybody, give me a force check too. Nice. Perfect. Wool and Ping, you guys are able to pick this up. So as you guys kind of feel, you can feel this is certainly the dark side. You feel it's being controlled, but one of the things you find interesting, especially you guys, as you kind of pick it out, this you kind of feel like this almost feels like a combined force usage. You feel multiple force presence being like almost dominated or led by another, combining their powers to be able to do this. You feel kind of definitely somebody's combined kind of a group of force users into one to be able to unleash this fury at you guys.
I hope this wouldn't be just one person.
Very impressive.
Our sake.
But luckily you guys are able to make it out of the flames. Gil gets burned, but luckily he had some good seed rolls and some good HP, and he's able to get out without getting hurt too badly. And you all make it out.
Hey.
You also, too, even though she had a little bit of a lead on you, you do see Vasana just kind of sitting outside the forest waiting for you guys. And she goes, I had given you my word I would not run after you freed my mount. I am your prisoner. And she kind of just stays there waiting.
Appreciate it.
Sweet. So that's where we'll wrap up. You guys are able to make it to the village for the Singing Mountain. We'll pick up there. That's kind of where we'll move forward as well. And then for One Piece 2, for any of you guys who read Darth Bane, this is that fire ritual is the same one that Lord Khan used after Bane got it from Revan's holocron. So anybody that read that trilogy, that's kind of where I got the fire thingy from.
Right.
I need to go back through that. I think I did audiobooks,
Oh, they're great.
which is
They're
fantastic.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I keep reading through, listening to them. I've read them. Oh, beautiful.
I listened to the Sabak scene like over and over. That's the
Oh,
one that I
man.
go
That's
back
a
to.
good one.
It's so good.
Oh man, dude just plays with them.
That's yeah. I was looking through and like it's been a while since I read Path of Destruction, but I was looking at Revan's holocron. I'm like, oh yeah, that's where all those.
What book is that? What one is that?
The first
Path of
one.
Destruction, the first one.
That's in the first one?
Yep.
I think the first one's my favorite. It's the best
one.
It's definitely the most fleshed out for Bane. Rule of Two is really good, and what was the last one?
Dynasty of Evil.
Dynasty of Evil was pretty good, but I think
Path
Path
of
of Destruction was really good.
Definitely my favorite. Rule of Two, I heard they rushed it a little bit. He had like 7 months to write that book. And it was good. It was held up, but definitely you could tell he got rushed a little bit. But I like Dynasty of Evil too. I like how that ended.
Yeah.
But
It all came back around.
Definitely, if anybody who hasn't read those, I highly recommend the whole series. But yeah, there's a couple things because Revan's holocron plays a little bit of a role in that book, and there's a couple things you guys will be seeing coming from that next session. So that's what we're gonna pick up in 2 weeks.
Alrighty.
All right, good session.
Thank you all.
Real quick.
Thank you.
Gil, virtual high five. You ready? Kya. Yeah. Breaking our
It
It
the
was the
encounter.
greatest plan. Went off without a hitch. There was many hitches actually, but it went perfectly all the same.
Slightly off hitch, but it worked.
Worry about say Ping?
I just want to make sure that the power is okay. So I have 2 for Gil. I think that was an armor
6
valor.
for me.
You had 6. Okay, I had you as 5.
Yeah, and
I cast
Or-
2
wait,
level
sorry.
3 powers.
4.
I had Valor at level 3 and then Face Strike.
Yes.
So 5.
So you're right. Yep.
And then Noro, I have 2 for a Face Strike. And then Ren, I have 3 for Phase Walk.
Phase walk, 2 phase walks.
2 for.
Oh, 2 Phase Walks. Okay, nice. Noru had 2 Phase Walks.
Yes, so I should be at. Is it 6 points?
6 points for that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 8.
Be really bad if Nihilus started sending us on the Force planet.
Yeah, so I've got to roll some D100s. So luckily they're all super high. So luckily nobody's caught up to you as of yet.
Yeah.
Watch it be the one time where I get something. It's like,
So what does it have to roll lower than?
So
That total, the force total,
yeah.
the point total.
So
It's got to be pretty
low.
low. It's yeah.
Well, Ping's at 17 now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the
It doesn't
total
go
of our
down, it goes
group.
up.
If he rolls lower than the total of our group, then
The way I'm doing it in order too. So I'm basically rolling. So it's basically it'll be for the whole group, but they're gonna focus on to whoever's roll got it. So Ping was the 27, Gills was 100. So kind of that same power use thread.
okay.
He's not even on the radar. He's not a Jedi.
Oh yeah.
That's barely a Force user.
I use some force points, but I try to be a little bit more restrained. Anyway,
that darkness, what was it? The darkness concealed cantrips. Definitely a cool combo. The what was it? The darkness, and then bringing her back into the darkness.
yeah, Gil grappling her and bringing her into the darkness to where she has no strength, so she can't really grapple and she can't cast spells. So
Yeah.
it's like,
What do you do?
what do you do?
Because my plan for her was eventually to run, because she had improved phase walk as well as cunning action, improved phase walk and dash, so you can get like 120 feet in a turn. But she has to be able to see to use improved phase walk, so you kind of completely nullified that one out with the darkness. So strong play on that one. Strong.
Yes.
All right. Well, I had fun, guys.
Yes.
I will put up the session notes on time this time. I completely forgot about it until like this Monday, so I will
All
throw
good.
that up a little earlier, and then I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
all right. Thank you
That's
so
you
much.
guys.
See ya.
Yeah.